Hey, Hank Sangria, hope you're Savia. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this Drink Champs motherfucking podcast. Make some noise!
Yo, pass these horns out. Pass these horns out, man.
Pass the horns.
Bing, pass the horns out. Pass the horns. Everybody got to participate in this.
And right now, I'm so honored to have our first guest who came. He knew that we was foul podcast from the beginning.
No, he didn't know what to expect.
He didn't know what to expect. But as soon as
that's why it was a special episode.
And it's a special episode today because right now, not only he's my friend, not only he's my brother, he's a great sneaker aficionado. And we at his sneaker spot.
This store is amazing.
Doing it up. Right now, let's make some noise for Fat Joe and Up. Right now, we in Up NYC.
Well, first of all, let's set it off and say I was your first guest.
That's right. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. Yes.
And I'm keeping to my word. I told you guys I was never going back to the show.
And we came in here and bullied you.
So y'all came in here
and bullied you. Let's make some noise. I'm bullying this. So let's break down this Up in NYC.
Yes.
This is a beautiful. I see you got cookies there. I see you got Pumas.
Philip
all
Line,
accounts.
we got Nike, we got Jordan, Major Jordan restock. We got Nike in the building. We got Timberland. We got Billionaires Boys Club, PRPS. I mean,
getting a lot of money.
We got the billionaire joint over there. I mean, we working.
Yeah, no, you super working.
And you got the Drink Champs in here.
And you got the Drink Champs in here. It's the Drink Champs motherfucker. Fat Joe, I could never be proud of you because I could never be more proud of you than I am right now because you are really a sneaker guy. Like it be times I get a sneaker and I just come around you and I won't say nothing, and then you'll be like, I got those already, N.O.R.E. And I'll be like, damn, like you're really. Do you have your sneaker display out here?
Yes, I have a museum.
Oh my God!
And,
these are your sneakers. These are Fat Joe.
These are my sneakers.
From Jordan, because I seen the Jordan Bugs Bunny with
Jordan.
TS.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So what happens is we wanted to stay true to the sneakerheads, and I made like a museum, and every 2 months it'll be somebody else's collection. So right now that's my collection. In 2 months it'll be the Mayors. In 2 months after that it'll be Carmelo Anthony's. 2 months after that it'll be Spike Lee's. 2 months after that, so it's a museum for the kids who really, really love the sneaker culture.
Okay.
So we had to stay true to them, and so we wanted to do both. We wanted to bring something really, really fly to the community.
Yes.
You know, we uptown Washington Heights.
Yes.
And
you in
it's
the land
hood.
of Hayes.
It's the
land
hood.
of
The
Hayes.
land.
If you can't find Hayes here, then you just not looking.
I tell you one thing: the Cubans was here before the Dominicans.
Yes.
Look, he brought you.
And a Cohiba.
I'm Cuban.
I brought you a Cuban starter kit. I'm Cuban, dude.
Yo, listen, let me tell you something.
The Cubans was here before the Dominicans. Then the Dominicans came and took over
They don't
Washington
believe
Heights.
it when we say that.
I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
And we got Johnny Nunez taking a shot. Johnny Nunez.
Hey, he don't mean the camera shot.
Johnny Nunez.
Statik Selektah's in the house. Well, you know, my first customer was 50 Cent this morning.
Yeah, we saw
Big
that
up
on
50 Cent.
That nigga get up too early.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, he called me up. He's like, yo, I'm here before you. I'm like, yo, my man, I can't. I can't. It was too early.
So Johnny Nunez, let's ask you this question.
Hey, yo, Ross,
you got a famous story on the podcast, and right now it's between Choke No Joke and Dame Dash. Which one is telling the truth?
Right. I have to admit, it's Dame Dash's story. But Choke is my brother.
So Dame is telling the truth, but Choke is your brother. Let's make some noise for that, goddammit.
Only because I'm working, I can't tell the long story.
Don't tell it.
I'll come to the next story.
All right.
But it all started when pretty much Dame refused to allow
This is the infamous parent story.
An particular
to be
person
clear.
to get beat down by a bunch of pimps, and he took a bruise and some stitches, but he held.
And how
his
was you
own.
swinging the camera?
Yeah, you showed us
Show
a minute
us how
ago.
you
Show
were
us how
swinging
you
the
did.
camera.
We got video.
Look at
Yeah, I
him.
had to
Johnny
swing the
Nunez was
camera
getting
off.
it in. Johnny Nunez ain't no chump.
All I
yo.
will say is that all the kids that he used to travel with, they were pussy and they ran. What
Choke
made
too?
me- What made me what made me stay behind was that I never been traveling out of the country. So for the first time to be out of the country, I didn't want to be that sucker that ran in a fight.
So how was you holding the camera when you smung it?
It's like gladiator style.
Let's showed us a minute ago. Let's see it.
Gladiator.
Let's see it.
This kind of camera?
No, show us how you showed us before.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do it for the next time.
No. You know next time, motherfucker. This drink champs.
Up NYC is a new sneaker store. Buy some sneakers.
You can't do that to us. Come on, show us.
Yo, let me see.
NYC.
He was like, Warrior.
And Choke No Joke.
Yo, but Johnny.
And Dame
hold up,
Dash.
yo.
Please squash it.
Yo,
We love
hold
y'all
up.
both.
Johnny Nunez, I do Christmas hat cards for him. He's a nice guy. I didn't know he swing the camera.
And he'll stab somebody for you. Goddamn it. Goddamn, make some noise for Johnny Nunez.
Where's
Goddamn it. Smoke Dizza, come over here. You and Statik Selektah, come over here. Come over here. Statik Selektah's original drink champ. Did you know
I'm
that?
heated. This is my first time on here. I'm kind of heated.
No, you crazy. That's your mic. Go ahead. You crazy, Statik.
We were in Miami. No, you remember we went to 8 and 9 and we were going to get French and he ended up pushing it back a day.
It was Ramadan.
And you went to the club and we were 50 and all them and I passed the fuck out in the hotel room. I went to Miami for no reason. I just fell asleep. I slept.
I mean, you gotta enjoy yourself.
So you see how he said we went to the club and seen 50. He just lined it up that's how he got 50 that night.
Yeah.
God damn it, big up 50 Cent.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something.
He was here up in
You
NYC.
scared the shit out of me. I just saw the Donald Trump hat on. You scared the shit out of me.
Don't pass Trump the blunt.
The blunt. Oh my God.
Don't panic, nigga. I seen the Donald Trump joint. I was like, oh,
Smoke Dizza. So we are both not in our element because me and you are both smokers, but you can't smoke in Fat Joe crib.
Nah.
You can't do that.
Oh, no,
you can't. You smoke on the balcony though.
Right.
He has a special N.O.R.E balcony in his crib. He has a wonderful crib. He's very rich, by the way. Let's make some noise for Fat Joe.
You trying to make a dollar.
I hate when he says that.
Buy sneakers, please.
Listen, EFN is rich too.
But listen, let me tell you something. I got my little man, first time in America, Rashid, a.k.a. Money Kicks.
He from Dubai. I knew it. He looked like your braces sound like Dubai. Like you very rich. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
All right, I am great.
Have you seen
Abu Dhabi?
If you see my snap, and I was carrying the lions.
The lions, he had 3 lions.
Those are his, no, he got 100 lions. He got a zoo in his house. And what's crazy, in the middle of the zoo, he got a sneaker room. He got a sneaker collector. So he said, Fat Joe, my brother, I want to come to America. I said, come on, let's go. 14, he's traveling.
Let's hit him with that Royal Elite right now. Yo, Smoke This. I don't know if you know. Fat Joe has the best relationships in hip hop.
Nah, no.
I'm like, no, he has the best relationships in hip hop.
I know.
I'm talking about Camillo Anthony. You know, he just says things like that. You know, I went out to dinner with Spike Lee yesterday. Like, word? For real? Like,
so casual.
Nobody don't do that. Like, do you agree with me?
Of course. I mean,
Smoke This. Let's make some noise. Go ahead.
This guy calls me from a plane last night. I can't even understand him. And I'm like, Joe, whatever it is, it's on.
Right.
Literally, like, come on.
No, Fat Joe's the best guy in hip hop. For real. He's a great guy. And EFN wants to make sure he represents his Cuban
And he's half Cuban, everybody.
He represents his Cuban side.
Be clear. Let's be clear. He's half Cuban, B.
Cuban, B. He's Cuban, B. And this is where drink can conflict because I'm Puerto Rican. So I wanted to represent the Puerto Rican side. And he wants to represent. This is
I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban. It is what it is. I'm both.
Yeah, he's both.
I'm Camillo. I said it.
I said it. So Smoke Dizzy, you from NYC.
Yeah.
What does this mean for you to come in this store and see Fat Joe? This is Fat Joe's store, and this is Harlem.
It's
You're from
monumental.
Harlem.
It's monumental. You know what I mean? That's why I came. I'm like,
Right.
man, I gotta come support,
Right.
buy some sneakers, bring my niggas here, let them cop out. Cause I mean, you know, we ain't got shit like this in New York. You know what I mean? So it's big for the city, period.
And
you
the
know
thing about Joe's store is it's exclusives, but it's retail.
that's ill.
So he's not trying to rob nobody.
That's the ill part.
He's selling it. Is this true, Joe?
Box price. Nothing sold over. So it's box price. A brand like Philip Plein, It would never be in the hood.
Never.
Philip Plein do $400 million a year.
I don't know what that is. Philip Plein.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Well, it's $3,000-$4,000 jackets, shirts. It's over there.
Like your jacket you got on right now. You're very fly for that, Joe. Let's throw it out there. Let's throw it out there. Big Pun would be proud of you. This looks like something Big Pun would wear. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like 5,001.
But what it is.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you is, you know, I feel like us Latinos, blacks, we set the trends, you know, and we never get our share of flyness. So when I did the store, I said, shout out my partner Scotty, the youngest partner in the world, 19 years old. He working.
Very rich.
But my Scotty got to work.
I shaked his hand and I felt richer. I'm just throwing that out there. Go ahead, continue.
And we just wanted to bring like the Hamptons in the middle of Washington Heights. So it's actually, I wanted them to see the sneaker culture, same time get stuff at box price where we ain't robbing nobody. Plus, we giving them something that they can see their favorite rappers. Look at this. Drink Champs #1 show in the country.
That's right.
We bigger than
Black, Puerto Rican, and Cuban.
We bigger than Howard Stern.
Tell them, Fat Joe.
Drink Champs is #1.
Okay.
All right.
Chink, put the shank.
2.2.
Put the shank back in your pocket.
Yo, we deep with Cubans. DJ Nasty, what up? We got Cuban.
Ruben Cuban.
Yeah, he's Cuban, man. He's Cuban. I identify all Cubans.
Ching Bing, whatever you do, don't sharpen the shank.
Please, Ching Bing. That's my brother Ching Bing. We also got the Ching Bing Mike Booth podcast. Let's also look out for Fat Joe's podcast. We're announcing it live through the Drink Champs Network. It's called Just for Kicks. Let's make some noise for Fat Joe's podcast. Fat Joe, I love you so much, man. You look, you also, you know, you got a Cuban cigar.
Yeah, I gave you a Cohiba. It's a real Cohiba.
He's trying to get you convert.
Let me tell you who I'm proud of.
Okay.
I'm proud of you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Right? Because you prove that you can make something out of nothing.
That's a fact.
You guys, you know, y'all started with something and y'all had an idea.
Yeah.
You didn't know it was gonna be this big.
No, not at all.
Right?
Not at all.
And what happens is, it's a true testament to never giving up.
Never give up.
And that's the story of our life.
That's right.
You know, because a lot of people got short memory. We put out platinum albums, gold albums. We put out the biggest hits. But after a while, the fans is almost like they be like, where's your last hit now?
Right.
So they start, you know, forgetting the work you put in. But you never laid down. And now you got a 2 million viewers, 2.4 million
2.2
every week.
And we had
2.2
6 million last month.
6 million last
in a
month.
Yeah.
Because you believed in yourself and you did something innovative.
Pretty
and
Lou, what's
creative.
up, my brother?
So what happens is the same thing with Fat Joe. I sit in the couch. Sometimes when I ain't got a hit, people try to act like they forget that we ain't put out Lean Back, Make It Rain, all these things. So then we got to hit them with a all the way up.
By the way, all the way up is platinum. Let's make some noise.
No. Excuse me, sir. Double platinum.
We all the way platinum here.
We all the way
Platinum, record platinum.
Yo, but you know, Fat Joe, I just want to, you know, big you up because you transcended what people thought. Like, people thought you could have a hit record. Like, because Smoke This, we know you're a new artist, but after you get 10 years or better, people going to count you out. Even if you hot, they're going to count you out. They're going to say you can't do it again. They're going to say whatever. But Fat Joe, you stumbled over those, and you kept going. And one thing about you that I noticed, you really still love this game.
Oh, I love it.
You really love it.
Yeah, I'm fighting for my respect, you know? All these years in the game, I still don't get my just due. I keep fighting for my respect. The album's called Plata o Plomo. Shout out Remy Ma, she's on her way.
Oh, God.
She went bananas on this album. This album is incredible. Once again, I repeat, incredible. By the time, if you love hip hop, by the time you get to the 4th song, By the time you get to the 4th song, you texting 30 people like, oh no, they serious about this thing.
No, we know you're serious already, Joe. Stop killing me. Relax.
If they don't know what Joe Crack is by now, they out of pocket. Fat Joe give you a hit every year, time after time.
Every
it
year.
never fails.
Consistently.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Right.
Fat Joe is hip hop. If y'all niggas think it's a game, y'all niggas is out of pocket because the BX is Fat Joe.
I forgot.
And I fuck with him as Crack.
Let's make some noise for that. So Smoke Dizzy, you got weed on you?
Trick question.
We're gonna take a smoke break and we're gonna go across the street.
Let's do that.
Not here. Joe, stop. Joe, you know I'm the most respectful nigga in the world. Let me tell you a story though. Fat Joe invited me to his crib on Thanksgiving.
Listen up.
Yo, my nigga.
What Thanksgiving is? How long ago?
No, this is this Thanksgiving. Last Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And yo, you know Joe is rich, so he has the caterer.
It works when he says that.
He has the caterer. He has everybody out. So I'm sitting there, and Joe he lit. He's like, let's drink, nigga. I'm like, oh shit. I feel like he's challenging me, but this is my brother though, so I don't want to take it there. And he goes, and then Fat Joe threw up in his own crib on Thanksgiving.
That's why he didn't drink on Thanksgiving?
No, Joe can drink. Joe can drink.
Yo, hold up. It went all in the cup, though.
Oh, yeah. No, you was...
So it was
that's
a
professional.
No, he
was a professional one.
He was the most smoothest Thorburger ever. He was the smoothest
This is all
Thorburger.
in the cup.
And
Listen, hold up.
Yes,
I got a very special person in the house tonight who's actually the hottest host in New York City clubs.
Pretty Lou?
Pretty Lou's right behind you.
Pretty Lou. You ain't said it. Oh, shit. Fuck it. Share my shit. Pretty Lou. I seen Pretty Lou in the hospital. God bless. I prayed for you. And look at you. You out the hospital looking fucking good. You text me this morning. You asked me what sneakers I was putting on, and then you put on the same sneakers, Pretty Lou. That's the only thing I'm mad at you about.
Let's go. Before Lou says anything, we put it in perspective for everybody.
Yes.
I see Lou at the radio station, right? Then he's in the club. Then he's in the hospital getting treatment. Then he's at the radio. Then he's in the club.
Damn.
This guy's consistency with putting in work when a lot of people would just punch out and be like, I'm done. This guy's strong right here.
That's right. Pretty Lou.
What's up, man?
NYC. Up NYC. What's up?
No, we're here, the grand opening up NYC. I see a lot of beautiful people.
All right, yo, Pretty Lou, hold up, because there's a lot of. I'm not just saying it.
Right.
This is the biggest podcast in the world.
Oh, no.
Make some noise, goddammit!
Let me tell you something.
Hold up. Tell them your journey with cancer, because you're inspiring thousands and thousands and thousands of people with your journey, Pretty Lou. Tell them that people got to hear this.
Let me tell everybody, man. One thing I want to thank Fat Joe on this podcast, man. Without Fat Joe, I want to be where I'm at right now with the power and the stamina that I have. 2 years of fighting leukemia, 2 years of having blood cancer, and
Let's make some noise for Luke.
and you know.
I you to stop making noise.
Put it like
I
this.
can only make noise. I'm sorry.
Put it like this. You know, I want to thank God, because if it wasn't for God and for the people and all my supporters,
It's all about God.
I wouldn't be touching what is it, Joe? Thousands and thousands of people on stages.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Lou. Let me explain something to you.
Lou was a great guy.
Right now, you're not even fighting for Lou. You fighting for somebody who got cancer somewhere in the world that's watching you, and they getting up and they don't have the motivation you got. So every day you wake up and you fight and you go work and you tell your story. You are inspiring a little kid somewhere who has cancer, who's saying, I can make it. Pretty Lou's a fighter. I'm going to fight too.
That's right.
That's what's so powerful about your story.
Now make some noise for that.
There you go. Hey, hold on. This is Joe Town, but I'm gonna say one thing.
No, man.
Shout out to the Instagram, shout out to everybody. But listen, anybody who's out there fighting cancer or any type of disease, always let you know that the disease doesn't take you. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the mind. It's all about the power. It doesn't matter what type of chemotherapy you get or what type of medicine you get. It's all about your mind. If you put your mind into
Mind
it,
over matter.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't let the disease get to you. Believe me, it doesn't take no drug for you to beat this. podcast. I said it. I've been listening since the hospital bed.
And listen, Pretty Lou, I also want to big you up for just always being a motivator, always being an inspired person, always being, every time I seen you, you smiling. And you know, that's important to me because I can't do this business, I can't be a part of this business unless I'm smiling. If I ain't having fun doing what I want to do, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
That Royal Elite might be helping.
I don't even
definitely
eat.
helping.
Let me tell you
I know
something.
you right.
I don't eat pussy unless I love it. I gotta love it. I'm sorry. This drink
I know, drink champ. Yo, N.O.R.E.
Yes.
Man, I appreciate you always having the Royal Elite bottle. You and EFN, you always rep that Royal Elite, that vodka brand. People
This is you about to take a
Royal
shot?
Elite.
Move.
And the drink champs. Shot glass, by the way.
Have you tasted it yet?
This is my first time.
This is get the cameras on him. Get the cameras on him.
N.O.R.E. style.
Tell me.
Listen. Oh, eye to eye. No, show you. Eye to eye.
N.O.R.E. style. Eye to eye.
Eye to eye.
Aura check.
Now watch out, you're gonna die for 12 seconds. 12 seconds.
How does it feel? How's the texture? Smooth. It goes down smooth.
Good salesman right here, man.
This nigga Fat Joe got the 13th century vodka out here. Let's respect Royal Elite.
tell you,
Yo, this is what the kings and queens used to do.
Yes,
Like
yes.
back in the days with this shit. They used to come out with this shit.
Yo, it says 1867, straight up.
I'm telling you, that's that old school.
That shit from the
How
mountains.
did you get put on a Royal Elite?
Well, you know, I started drinking it first, and then
He's a great
I
salesman.
said, you know
Yeah,
what?
he's
I started
amazing.
drinking it first, and I was like, yo, this is the best, quiet, best kept secret. So I contacted the owners and was like, yo, you might need Fat Joe in your life.
And then they cut.
Let's do some
and then
business.
they cut that chaw.
And then I believe like you always gotta be like a product of the product. So I became,
Why not?
I love the product, so I contacted them, and now we're partners.
Why not?
Then they cut that chaw off.
That
Let's make some noise when we cut that chaw.
That means 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chavo.
Okay, cálmate, loco, dime.
We in Washington Heights, boy.
Why not?
Okay.
Get money.
Okay. We in Washington Heights. And listen, there's a lot of coke dealers that's gonna come here and buy sneakers. Let's just
I don't
throw
know.
that out
Allegedly.
there.
Stop. Don't talk
Alleged.
like that. There's a nice people here. I seen Chinese people, all kind of people on
Harlem
this
is
side.
gentrified.
Very gentrified.
Gentrified. I said it right.
Did you say
right.
gentrified?
Gentrified.
Gentrified. All right. That's whoa. We got Premiere. Hold on. Shit. Premiere on FaceTime. God damn it.
Oh, shit.
What up, Primo?
Yo, we need Primo on Drink Champs,
We
man.
getting you drunk later. We getting you drunk, Primo.
I don't mess with none of you guys.
Yes, you do.
My
We
brother.
love you, Pring.
Holy shit, I was thrown off. Premiere. So you got an album with Pete Rock.
Yeah,
I got a whole
we have
album.
one with Joseph.
How the fuck did that happen?
Well, I knew Pete since I was young. You know what I mean? And I used to carry Pete crates to get in the club before I could get
So you
in.
from Mount Vernon on Love?
Nah, I'm from Harlem.
Okay.
But Pete, you know, Pete everywhere. But we did something for Flex, and Pete really fucked with the joint. He was like, yo, let's just do a whole album.
Wow.
And, you know, that's how that shit came about.
Man, and what's the name of it?
Don't Smoke Rock.
And it looked like the Paid in Full cover.
Right.
Palestine.
Y'all niggas took it back. NYC. Let me tell you something, Smoke Dizza. I respect everybody coming up, new artists, but I especially respect new artists from NYC because that's where my heart is. I live in Miami. I wear flip-flops all day. Keep it 100. And I never have a babysitter.
Drink Champ slides. Drink Champ slides.
The only store in America that's gonna have the Drink Champ slides is gonna be up NYC.
Besides
But I want to support you. I want to continue to, the Young M.A.s, the Dave Eastes, the A Boogies, the Don Q's. I want to continue to support y'all because y'all's what's gonna keep us. Y'all what's gonna bring it back.
That's love.
So
And he's got a movement. You got a movement,
You
man.
have your own movement.
I look up to y'all. I mean, like, nigga, I started this shit listening to y'all, listening to Crack, listening to Pun, listening to N.O.R.E, listening to Hove, listening to DMX, and I mean a lot. So
Yeah, let's make noise
I'm
for
just trying to
Hove.
keep that
Hove is
going.
cutting checks nowadays. Make some noise for Hove cutting checks. Oh my God! I'll tell you later. God damn it! That's big up.
Hey, yo, big up. Hey, yo,
Joe, I can't.
Come here, Navar. Navar from Nike.
Oh my God! Nike. Don't cut me off. I need the Nike account.
No, he's actually a big fan of the drink champ.
Oh goddamn! What's your name?
Make some noise for Nike then right now.
Come on, say your name. Shout your
Jesus.
Instagram out. We need Nike. We need the Nike plug.
Oh shit, here we go.
Yeah, definitely. Shout
Neville, what's up?
Nabel, go ahead. Shout out your Instagram and your Twitter and all that.
Nah.
Big up Nabel, the Nike plug.
Yo, I went. You know
I'll give
me.
you my number. The
You
real
know,
one.
you know me. I went and met with him, and I was like, "Yo, it's the story to Joe. I'm from the Bronx."
Right.
He actually got a story. Tell him about your mom's and Fat Joe. No, this is drink champ shit.
This is real.
Get to talk to the mic.
Your mom's and Fat Joe. This is Steve's wrong.
Don't go down the dark path.
Watch your mouth. Yeah. Tell him the story.
No, the truth is, I grew up 182nd and Creston in the Bronx. Oh yeah.
Very rough.
So where I live, Joe used to hang out. That's just
Before rap.
He sold crack there.
So as a little
crack
one,
there.
I got into something. And I tell you one thing, this man and your
Tone Montana, his son's here.
departed brother came up. My mother was screaming, "What's going on? What's going on?" They said, "Debbie, we got you." So Cammy, and now what? 20-something years later,
Now you're a big dog and Nike.
making you happy,
Taking
making you
care of
happy.
us.
That's huge. That's what it is.
Let's make sure you take my number, Buzzin'. I love the story. I love the story. But look, take my number, Buzzin'. You out? You out here? We're gonna do this, me and you, nigga. I don't need to pass you off.
This is the number taking section.
I'm Johnny Taylor.
Yeah, this is my real shit.
All right, Smoke. While they doing that, let's talk about this album with Pete Rock, man.
What's up, man?
Yes, make some noise to me get that car.
No doubt.
And please, whatever.
When y'all come to
lock
Miami?
yourself in, but put Nike.
Probably
It's
2
very
weeks.
important. Very important.
So we're gonna have
I
them.
don't think
him
I
and
have
P-Rock.
another Nike.
Listen, him and P Rock are coming on.
Him and P Rock is coming. Well, you hanging out with us right
I'm
now.
hanging out. I ain't
Goddamn
going nowhere.
it. Where Johnny Nunez can? Where I'm Statik
Static
Selektah.
right behind you.
Statik. Come sit down, Statik.
All right, let me get you.
Oh, you got a BlackBerry still. Them shit's blowing up. Be careful.
You can't hack these.
Uncle
You
D.
can't.
Yeah.
Statik Selektah.
What up?
Your official drink
Can
champ.
we talk about how we really set off
Let's go.
my drink champ?
My brother.
The
How you pronounce it?
I'm the Prince of Drink
Nav.
Champs, and he's like the king. But
Navelle.
let's
Go
talk
ahead.
about how the drink champ N.O.R.E Statik shit started.
Yo, smoke this. Be careful.
Yeah?
I'm only drinking it because they pay for the flight. Yo, Camillo. Ven para acá, loco, dime.
Camillo in here.
Yeah. Listen. Yo, Statik Selektah.
Yeah.
Huh? Johnny Nunez. We need the rest of that story. God damn it. This drink is fantastic. Yo, what's going on, my brother? Yo, Camilito!
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's 3 DJs and a rapper right now.
This is crazy.
Oh,
That's
my
the right way.
God.
That's right. No, don't forget Nasty's here too, man.
Oh,
Come on,
shit.
man.
4 DJs and a rapper.
My Cuban brethren
Yo.
is here. Florida's in the motherfucking house, man.
I did not know DJ Nasty was Cuban.
Yes, man.
I did not
Cubans
know
know Cubans, man.
DJ
we just
Nasty.
know these things.
So, Camillo, what's going on, my brother?
Yo, I'm here.
You opened up a slice,
Yes.
part 2.
Yes.
In Astoria. So
I
you
got
got
2.
one in Astoria
And one in Long Island City, Queens.
Long Island City, Queens. You
it's
getting a
hot.
lot of money.
Yeah, it's hot.
Let's make some noise for Camillo getting a lot of money.
Morning.
DJ Camillo, so you're the international. Because one thing I know about your parties is every race comes to your parties.
Facts.
Is that true?
Well, nah, you know, in New York, I have that Latin core, fan, love, Dominican,
he's got the best chicks in his
Puerto Ricans. I'm Colombian.
So if you like Spanish bitches, go to the Camillo party.
Oh, absolutely,
That's it.
1000%.
Let's just get to the point. Make
Yo,
some noise
make
for
some
that.
noise.
Super old demon. I used to buy cocaine for these guys back in the day.
Horrible, man.
and take it back to Queens. It was back in the day. Yo, Statik Selektah.
Yeah.
Statik Selektah and DJ Camillo. I would like to ask y'all both a question right now.
Uh-oh.
Y'all both DJ every night. What is the go-to record right now?
Oh, man.
Right now.
And is it different for
Right
y'all?
now? Right now?
Right.
It
For
might
me?
be different
For you.
each of
For
y'all.
me, it's DC4 Liddy.
I don't even know what that is.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Right
Big up
now.
Meek Mill.
At
Come
the
on.
moment.
Meek Mill, yeah.
At the moment.
I thought the name of the group was DC4.
No, DC4, the album.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was a group. I was like, yo.
No.
D4L. All right, cool.
Let me think, man.
That's a tough question, though, because,
It's a
you know,
very
there's
hard
so many.
question. I would say, man.
Or you could say depending on the crowd, too.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the crowd.
we don't want that.
Nah, man. I do depends on the crowd, man. You're an artist,
I'm
man.
the
You don't know
fan.
that.
No, I'm not the artist. I'm the fan.
But you don't understand it, man.
I
Depends
don't
on the crowd.
understand.
The
All
DJ
right.
got
But, come on.
to deal with the
Camillo
crowd.
didn't do that shit. Give us one. The
Well,
saver.
you know, I mean, listen, DC4 just dropped this week.
Yeah.
Right.
Big up Meek Mill. We've been banging it up.
So
It's
right
dope,
now
it's
in the
dope.
street
It's dope.
right now, that's what's
DC4
going on.
is it.
That's it right now.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
it.
You know what it is? And nobody got it, though.
What?
That new Tribe Called Quest album. Don't ask me for it.
That's foul, man.
I think you misunderstood my question. Like,
Nah, I know, in the club,
when the crowd ain't popping, like, what do you go to?
Man, I would say, you know what? I fuck with Fade, man. Kanye Fade. I love that record.
Fade.
That's my shit.
Tiana Taylor. That's all I think about when I
That's
think of
big.
Fade.
love that
Absolutely.
record.
Absolutely.
Right,
That's
right.
big.
You know
That's all
why?
I
Because
think
for a
about.
DJ, that's like a tool.
There's, like,
that record's a
go-to
tool
records, too.
where you can
Go-to
like
records.
it can bring you. You can either go old school after it, you go new with it. Like it's just one of those records you use as a tool
Right
to
there.
kind of
And then,
transition.
you know, yeah, right. And then when there's club bangers, it's like just left records you could just hit and everybody goes crazy. Like Shorty Low, Jay-Z.
Wait, Shorty Low and Jay-Z got a...
I mean, I'm sorry, Jeezy.
Oh,
Right.
My bad. I'm looking at all
Shorty
this.
Low and Jay-Z.
He made a dream record right now.
He's already drunk on the drink champs.
I'm looking at all his liquor around me. I'm already saucy.
Rest in peace, Shorty Low.
Because you're not a Ciroc guy. You're an effing guy.
That's right.
But effing and Royal Lee's together. Take a shot.
Oh.
Come on. Get together. Fat Joe and 50 Cent squad. 50 Cent was the first customer today. 50 Cent was the first customer
I
today.
seen that. What
Take a
is this?
shot.
What is this?
This is Fat Joe's liquor.
Okay.
Royal Elite.
All right.
All the way up. They cut the
All right,
check,
warning.
goddammit.
I ain't doing this by myself though.
All right, no problem.
I'll do one. And I'm still
Yo,
one of
Statik.
these.
Oh,
I'm still
my
one of
God.
these drink.
Wait,
Yo,
no,
is that how you
half
pour?
and half.
Wait,
Half and half.
I'm about to say,
I don't
is
do
that how you
half
pour
shots.
shots? Come
I don't do half shots.
All
I
right,
do full shots.
I'm Colombian, man.
Get my Cuban partner.
Wait, look. There's already one here.
We're doing half shots. Come on.
No, let's go. You want to go full shot? Let's go.
No, I can't
do
fuck
another
with
one
Statik.
right
I'm gonna just throw it out there.
Yo,
let
that be clear.
Listen. Statik was the first guy that I said, you can't beat him, join him. I put Hennessy in his cup, then I put Ciroc in his cup, and he drank it and didn't
I
say
mixed it
nothing.
with Moet.
And then he mixed it with Moet. And then I gave him 3 more drinks, and I'm looking, waiting for the Earl to
So
come
he
out.
would have loved that Puff drink.
Oh, no, Puff made a Jeffrey on
Puff
our
made
drink.
the Puff the Magic
You know
drink.
what
I would try. Yeah.
Right here in this cup right here.
That's
He
what-
poured
that
every
movie's my
liquor in
shit.
it.
But listen, salute the DJs. DJ Camillo,
DJ
Statik Selektah, DJ EFN. Let me tell y'all something. As an artist, we don't salute y'all enough.
Hell no, you don't.
All right.
Motherfuckers don't support the DJs that you
All
should.
right, goddamn it. Hold on, relax.
Nah, man.
It's coming. So as an artist, you know, without y'all, we don't exist. Because there has to be a DJ who has to understand our record, play our record, and support our record.
True.
So the thing about when you got DJs that break records, like DJ Camillo, like a DJ EFN, like a Statik Selektah.
Nasty.
That nasty. I want to salute you, brothers. Give Nasty a shot. God damn it. Give him a shot.
Yeah, we drinking to the DJs. You gotta drink, Nasty.
You ain't the best today. You
Rep
are
for the Cubans
drunk.
And I'm making
We are
mine
drunk,
full.
not
I'm
we
making
the
a full
best.
shot. Let's be clear.
Mine is only
Yes,
it's
so
2:15 p.m.
I wanna salute the DJ because without the DJ, you know what the DJ is? Y'all the bullets. We're the gun, but the gun can't function.
The DJ's the backbone of hip hop, man.
Let me break it down my way.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you.
Let me break it down my way.
right now.
I'm gonna let you. The DJ is the bullets and we are the gun. And I want to salute the DJ Nasty, DJ Camillo, Statik Selektah, DJ Enough, DJ Envy, Clue, Funkmaster Flex, K Slay, everybody
Shout out
that.
Hey, can I say Kid Capri just
Kid
cause?
Capri.
Kid Capri, of
That's my
course.
nigga.
Shout
That's
out to
my
Premier.
nigga.
Shout out to
Just
Premier.
cause. Premier.
Salud. Hello. And my life.
Oh, that made me want to dance, man.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo,
What's that record in the club right now?
yo, real
And my
talk,
life
real
just
talk.
changed.
One time I was listening to one of the episodes and I had to hit up N.O.R.E.
Drink champs?
Cause of course, Drink Champs. Cause after the episode, I was like, N.O.R.E, great show. But fuck, you twisted right now. Because at the end of the show,
Was Dame Dash one?
I don't know which one it was. I've listened to like maybe 10 of them.
Dame is the
The
most.
51 he was
Yeah.
fucked up. The 51 you were fucked up.
No, the 50 was fucked up more than me though.
Yeah, 50 got
Because
fucked
he
up.
don't drink.
Yeah,
he
he
don't
drank
drink.
4
And you got
shots
to drink.
and that was an amazing show.
Shout outs to everybody getting away from Drink Champs. Everybody want to do a podcast now.
That's right.
I'm not gonna lie, N.O.R.E.
That's
Yo,
right.
I got this ill concept for the podcast, but I can't even like. I
Don't say it
feel
on
weird
air.
wanting to do. No, I'll say it on the air.
Yeah.
It's called Backstory. Shout out my partner JFK. We're doing this thing called Backstory, right? And the co-host is gonna blow your mind when you see who it is. But
Is it a
basically,
girl?
nah. But it's about basically every episode is gonna be the making of an album, a classic
that's
album.
dope. No, that's dope.
So we got to do War Report. We got to do a couple different things.
That's
But
a podcast you're gonna do?
You sound
yeah,
that to us,
but
right?
I hate that
Drink
everybody's
Champs
doing
Network.
podcasts.
Drink
But
Champs
you know
Network.
what? I gotta feel bad because my Shade 45 shit
Let's
is
hate
like
on everybody
I've been
that's doing a
12 years.
podcast that's not down with Drink Champs
Let's do that right
Let's just
now.
say they're biters.
Can I be down with
But if
it?
you're
I
down
wanna
with
be-
Drink Champs
then let's
Network,
make it happen.
you are
We're building a
not biter.
network right
You
now.
are not a biter. We are supporting you. Let's let get DJ Nasty get that mic for a second.
Nasty,
DJ
get on the mic, man. You touring all over the world right now, man.
Orlando.
Yo, this is DJ shit.
Shout out to Orlando, man.
Shout out to Orlando.
Nasty was the
Appreciate
first person to play a Crazy Hood record, straight up.
Yeah.
And pro style.
Yeah.
And that's where Kyle's really from. Let's keep it real. Kyle's really from Orlando.
By way of
got
New
his-
Orleans.
Mississippi.
Orlando.
He got his
Yeah.
DJ start out there. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Started, but he's from New Orleans. Then
Yeah.
he went to Orlando.
Yes.
And then he made his home
Went to Miami.
Right.
Mixed
Let's big it up.
96.
Let's big up
Papoose
Colin.
and all
God
that.
damn
Yeah,
it.
most definitely.
God damn it. Snapchat. I heard he owns Snapchat. I had no idea. I had no idea. I'm
And
looking
Cali,
at
you're
this
supposed to
nigga.
be on Drink Champs, man. We waiting for you right
I know.
now.
I know.
You gotta get him.
Miami, you guys
Come on,
are
man. We have so
Classic
much
one.
history.
Yeah,
man.
and he keep fucking with the corny people. The Rap Radar people. God damn it, big them up as well. Big them up as well. We love you, Rap Radar.
Nasty, you still on the radio in Orlando,
Yeah, I'm
right?
still on
What's
Power
the station?
95.3.
That's right.
Yep. We rock
Now,
it.
is that is a Clear Channel or
No, it's
iHeart?
Cox.
Yo, you've been there forever, right? You must own the station
Pause.
by now.
Cox?
Yeah, Cox Radio, man. It's 99 Jams, right?
Cox Media.
99 Jams, no?
No. Orlando is
But I'm saying it's not the same Cox?
Nah. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Warner.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
It's Cox shit.
That's right. I forgot.
COX, man. COX, brother. Yo,
Oh
get
my
your mind
God.
out the gutter, dog.
You bring it
Yo,
there.
that's funny.
Nigga said Cox. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Big up to my dude, Super O, man. I love you, Super O. You're looking very slim on the 40-day reset.
Yo, shout to Nasty. He was Beyonce tour with Cali, right?
Yeah,
he was on the Beyonce tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
I'm
luck.
watching. I'm watching.
Did you get to smell with Beyonce?
Oh,
Did you smell her? She
Yeah, she smelled amazing.
I heard she smelled like
He said she
rose.
smelled amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
That's a fact. Look.
Good people.
I be texting Hov like, yo, how did she smell tonight? No, I'm lying.
Yeah, you definitely lying about that.
I'm lying.
Yo, you crazy.
But it felt good for the moment. It felt good for the moment. Big up to Hov because he's cutting checks right now. I
Big
don't know
time.
if y'all know.
Yeah, big time.
He's cutting checks right now.
Yep.
Big up to Hov. And you switched from Ciroc to EFN.
Correct.
What happened? Ciroc wasn't cutting the check. Let's get straight to the point. I felt like you was about to railroad.
This is Drink Champs. We talk about
Straight to the point.
drinks.
Yeah.
Let me see. I was with shout to Puff. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
He definitely opened the door.
Yeah, but
I was down with Ciroc Boys for 5 years, and the situation came about 2 years ago. Came down, and I was like a gentleman. I stepped to Puff and I said, "Yo,
Right.
I got this situation here, man.
Right.
What's up?" So
And did you
take
step
like a
to Puff
match.
or
You
him
wanted
rock
the
at the
match
time?
situation.
I actually stepped to like Prez,
Sean Press.
right?
Okay.
And then
Big him
the
up.
first year I didn't take it.
You didn't take the EFN.
Oh, so the offer was on the table
Right.
for a minute.
Yeah, but you from Queens.
Yeah, exactly. Second year
Queens get the
came.
money?
Second year, they were knocking again. What's up?
And then 50.
And then I did the right thing again. I said, yo, my brothers,
Right.
you know, this is going on. What's
Right.
up?
Yeah.
Yo, you know, right now things ain't moving, things ain't. I'm like, okay.
Right.
Well, letting y'all know. Took them up to Rock Nation offices. Yo, this is about to go down. Yo, we still can't make a move. We can't help you. Blah blah blah.
Rock Nation saying that, or that's
No,
Ciroc?
no, it's
Ciroc
Ciroc.
is saying that. Okay, go ahead.
to Rock.
Where'd you get
and
Rock
then
Nation?
I don't, you know.
No, because he said he went to Rock Nation offices. You
right.
did say that.
Yeah, I made him. You know,
All right.
I did the right thing. You know, I gave him a
You
heads
had
up.
management do the
you know,
approach,
and-
not you.
Right,
Because
okay.
Right, and then, you know, after a while being there 5 years, you know, I say, you know, I think it's time, man. 58, you know, I want to get down with this new, and it's great to start something new again. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Up and coming. You know, EFN is new. It's still new.
And you believe in the product.
Absolutely. And then just the whole Queens movement.
That's
50
right,
hollering
that's
at the
right.
kid.
Come on, 50,
you know.
goddammit.
Yo, you know,
Come on, man.
50 was real genuine. I met with
Right.
him. He was
That's
real.
what Envy
Yeah,
said.
Envy
That's
had
what
a lot
Envy
of good
said.
things to say
Envy
about
real
said some
genuine,
great
like, yo,
things
this
about
is
it.
what I want to do. And he, you know, he put the whole, paint the whole picture for me. And it's just more than just effing. You know what I'm saying? He has a plan behind it.
Big up 50, goddamn it.
Right. So I
forgot to
I
get
made
his
the
number when
move.
he did
But
the
50, you can come to Drink Champs with
please,
Effin Vodka.
Please, yo,
I'll change my name to Effin
all the
instead of
Drink Champs
EFN.
Army, please hit him up because we let him slip out of our things. He came and did the podcast. And we let him slip. We didn't pressure him, but now it's time to pressure him because everybody tells me he's a good guy. But you're a Ciroc guy, right?
Nah, I'm actually a free agent.
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm looking for a check.
Oh, you
got one? Holla at me. There we go.
We said,
Hey, Joe, we just
Royal
signed
Elite today.
DJ Nasty to Royal Elite. I don't know if I got the power to do that, but I just already did it. I'm sorry, Royal Elite. All the way up. So, was you down with Ciroc at one point?
Nah, I never got into the, you know,
you don't
saying,
really
the
drink.
thing. I drink a little bit.
You drink.
You know what
He's
I'm saying?
Cuban, man. He drinks
I'm Cuban.
something, man.
A little Bacardi here and
Are
there.
you really
yeah.
Cuban?
Yeah,
Or you
absolutely.
just
He's
being
Cuban. The
because
grooving
EFN is
Cuban.
around?
That's his
100%.
tagline, man.
You
Yeah.
100% Cuban?
Yeah.
You thought it was
Why
you thought it was
Why?
black. You
Because
thought it was
I'm
black.
I gotta go change diapers. I love y'all.
Yo, Statik Selektah. Let's make sure you shout out your Instagram and all these people so they make sure you're the original Drink Champ.
At Statik Selektah. That's with K's, not C's. STATIK SELEKT. You know, Shade 45 Thursday nights, and me and N.O.R.E about to build about this other podcasting. we talk.
That's right. Me and EFN signing that guy. Make sure Statik Selektah, guys.
Nice.
We love you, Statik.
Brother.
Okay.
Yo, hit me, N.O.R.E, hit me later. We going strip club.
Yeah. All right. We're going to edit that part out. That's it. All right. So listen. DJ.
We got DJs here. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
When you go to a club, how does it work? You look at the crowd and you play, or do you play and then look at the crowd?
How you
Me,
doing?
Camillo, I walk in, have definitely a drink. I gotta get in that zone, man. 'cause
Yeah, me too.
sometimes I gotta wake up
that's the
myself,
thing, man. Look,
and you
man.
definitely observe the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing it so long, so many years, you already know what you're walking
Yep.
into.
Right.
But still, you gotta observe the crowd. You gotta see what the fuck the DJ did the last 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because
Make sure
sometimes
ain't
You
playing
gotta
the
clean
same.
up their
right, but
mess.
sometimes the new guys, they just like to go in early.
Play all the hot
Right.
shit.
They forget that, you know, the club is open till 4 in the morning. We got
Exactly.
2 more hours to go.
Yep.
So you burning all these records down.
But how often do you think now, because there's a difference, I don't spin at clubs anymore, I used to. And we used to be able to break a record in the club.
Right.
It doesn't seem like you could do that anymore.
No, that's not
Because
true.
it'll clear the dance floor.
No, well, yes. But then
You gotta package it
nowadays,
right, though.
let's say nowadays you have an artist in the room. They have their assistants on our necks. Yo, here's the USB. Yo,
Right.
yo, so
Right, right, right.
Telling you what to
Yeah,
play.
they might have their peoples there
when
that
to play.
might help the environment.
It might help the environment, but it might not also. Because, you know,
Right.
you got the new, play the new so-and-so. Crowd don't want to hear the new so-and-so. The crowd
Right.
want to hear the fucking...
But even something that
They
you
wanna hit
like,
it.
that you want to break, it's tough.
It's tough. If it is, it's tough.
But before, it seemed like the crowd was like, I fucks with the DJ no matter what. It seemed like that's the shift.
Back in the 90s,
That's what I'm talking about. That's when I was in the club.
those days are
But
over.
right now it's crazy because I see DJs getting booked. Are you out?
No, you
Man.
can't leave us, man.
Nah, you know, he got the dinner. He got the dinner.
Get the.
I'll be back tonight.
No, but get the joints. Get the joints out of my
Slippers.
bag.
Where your bag is at? I'm gonna get.
Right under nasty.
Yo, J Rock.
See you tonight before you leave.
Yeah.
I'm coming to the
You
hotel.
sure?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
You sure?
Not nasty. Don't worry
Yo,
about
big
it.
up J Rock. We love you. J Rock going away. He's going to college for 2 years. And we love you. We always gonna hold you down, J Rock. You know what I'm saying? But so what would you
what we saying? Breaking a record in the club?
Yeah, breaking a record.
Yeah,
So this is what I see nowadays. Nowadays I see a DJ that get hired, like a big DJ.
Yep.
And they'll say he's at Live. But he'll technically be on the set for 20 minutes.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Does that bother you? Like,
I mean, I'm cool. If I go in there and I do my hour, it's cool. But you know, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
There's also a lot of politics. Like, let's say you go to Live, there's mad politics that people don't know.
Right.
You know?
School us on some of those.
Well, you know, sometimes they
Without
tell you
names.
not to go in. You know,
they tell you not to play certain records because Stevie J got to play.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that happens.
Wow.
And
That's happened for a while. Like, don't
yeah,
play
yeah. But
certain
hands down, you know,
records,
let's salute Stevie J because that's his
No,
house.
that's my guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's his house.
You
So,
gotta respect
so I
somebody.
played
Big
at
up
Live
Stevie
several
J.
times and I stood off certain records because I know.
Right.
Sometimes I see Stevie J right behind me, just staring like.
That's kind of real.
So-
though. I get it.
But it's like, you know, but here's the other thing, you know, you go to Live, you want to bust that nut.
Right.
Especially you're not
Bust
from
that
Miami.
nut.
And
But
let's
if you
keep
could
it,
bust it without those records,
of course.
then you kill the game.
Of
Then
course.
you're a real DJ.
Yeah.
Of course, but that you know that room is special. It's a special room because it's one of the biggest hip hop
Yeah.
clubs in the East Coast.
It's industry too.
Right.
And
Shout out
it's
to
hard to
Headliner,
sometimes
shout
play
out to
for
Phil the
it.
Mayor, shout out to
Facts.
them dudes. Yeah.
And you know, and them guys,
Mike, what up?
they've been there over 7 years already.
I'm working,
You
my
know, that's legendary for a club to last over 7 years. audience.
what it
It
look like,
doesn't
but
happen.
This is
You
my
know what I'm
work.
saying?
It's my job. I'm hired. CBS hired me.
Yeah.
I am my
Drink
employee.
Champs side talk is normal shit.
sorry.
man.
I'm sorry.
It's normal shit. It's not disrespect. It's just
No,
normal
I know
shit.
what it is. I listen.
Has you ever returned the favor, like when Stevie J came to New York and he was DJing, and then you ever say to him, "Yo, don't play these"?
No, he came one time uptown, and I let him do him. Like you know, this was back. Let me see, vintage. This is back uptown. Yeah, off of Dykeman.
But these are good dudes right here. Y'all are good dudes.
Yeah, like, you know,
That's
DJ
dudes that ain't good. You know what I'm
DJ
saying?
Camillo, great people.
We've been in the game for a minute, so it's like one night ain't gonna break you or make you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, there's a lot of. The other thing is, you know, Stevie J. I seen him come up from when he was nobody.
Right.
So now he's buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Now he got
Super
that record
buzzing.
right now. I heard of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a fellow DJ, I played it on half of him. Bam.
That's
You know,
what's
up here nobody playing Stevie J record right now, really.
Right.
But,
Now,
yeah.
the one thing I see about you is beginning of Instagram, you never posted your children.
Yeah.
Or your wife.
Yep. Facts.
And I was like, damn. I used to look at your pictures and say, his wife gonna kill him when he go home. Because you used to actually black out.
I used to
your
blur
white
them
face.
out, yeah, because you know I was new at IG. We're talking about 4 or 5 years back,
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
was
like,
very
do I
protective.
want? Yeah, I don't want to put my kids there.
Nah, you're
They're
right.
2 years old. I don't know where this IG is going.
No,
You know what
they'll
I'm
still say
saying?
something foul,
I get
but
it.
you guys gotta ignore it. Yeah,
right,
that's it.
Right. So, but it wasn't even that. It was just like more like I don't want my people know what my kids look like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
it's personal.
nowadays, though, 2016.
Google Maps, they already know.
So you changed that? Now you.
Now I changed now because now they're older. Now
Because he
they.
gets on my case because I don't bring my girl to the podcast.
Yes.
And I'm like, no.
Yes.
Right.
This is my work.
Right.
Yeah.
It's my personal.
Yeah, you're right.
Follow me
had
on
his girl.
Snapchat at DJ Camillo. Follow me on
Puff had his
Instagram
girl.
DJ
Who else
Camillo.
had his girl?
Huh?
Who? Muhammad? Havoc had his girl.
Havoc had his girl? No, he said he had his side piece.
It looked like a side piece. I gotta stop saying that because
That's what you said. I ain't saying
in my
Havoc.
mind,
That's what he
it's a
said on the
side
last
piece. That could be his
podcast.
girl. You know what I'm saying, Nasty?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Havoc. But it could be his girl. We don't know.
Right.
They
A
were
lot of
on the
people
show.
bump-
They were on like behind the
No,
mic
no,
talking.
no, no, no.
Oh,
They were just there.
silent.
They were just
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna hit you one day because like, yo, N.O.R.E, you need some females up on the show.
Yeah.
And then I saw what was it? Envy and Angelique. To me, that was like
That was a dope episode.
Like
yeah.
that was like first time you had a female actually.
Yeah.
And-
No, we've asked.
We also has Cassie. You got
We had
Cassie.
Cassie. I'm trying to
We
get
smoked the
Queen
blunt with
Latifah out
Cassie.
there, to be quite
Let's make some
honest.
noise so I'm smoking the blunt with Cassie. Make some noise.
Hey, we're not supposed to talk about
Puff,
that. We're not
if you
supposed to talk about that yet.
I don't give a fuck. So Puff, if you want to edit that out, don't worry about it. We already threw it on the podcast.
Oh my God.
Cassie smokes blunts, and I also smoke the
N.O.R.E's
down.
doing bad business right now.
And I also smoked the down low cigarette with her. Oh no, let's make some noise for me smoking the bogey with Cassie.
N.O.R.E just. Hey, you smoked the dirty right now.
No, I never smoked the dope. No, you can't roll up. This is Fat Joe's store. You can't do that. You can't do that. Let me tell you something. Fat Joe is a great guy.
Big time.
And he's a sneaker. Like, let me tell you, I
store's
said it while he
amazing,
was
for real.
here. I said it while he was DJ Nasty. Like, I get exclusive sneakers, and I just go hang out with him just because. I just wait for him to analyze it.
Right.
And then he'll be like, I got those already.
Of course he
and
does.
I be looking at him. But, yo, only 3 times. I knew this guy 20 years. Only 3 times he said, I don't got those. And it was the Jordans that you have on. No,
Right.
it wasn't you.
Nah, these just dropped today.
No, my nigga, no.
Stop stunting on
My nigga Bizzle got the Jordans on. Can you show us the Jordans? Show us the Jordans that you got on.
He's like,
Oh, the threes.
Lift them up,
Classic
goddamn.
threes.
I'm sorry.
he's like, yeah.
This my nigga,
It's a classic.
Mr. Bentley. Mr.
classic.
Bentley. Show him the Jordans. What are they called? What are they called?
Those are threes.
The
Those are
threes.
Yeah, threes.
I had those on. And Joe went like this to me. He said, they're not making those again. I
Yup.
said, good. And then he finally picked me up. He was like, I ain't got smoke this. Listen, I gotta smoke there's certain things you gotta do in hip hop. You gotta smoke a blunt with Snoop.
You did that.
17. You gotta smoke 17 blunts with Snoop because one just don't feel right.
You got to make sure you put the paper on the.
One is like finger popping. Like finger popping is cool,
You ain't hit that.
but you ain't hit that.
You ain't hit that.
No, but you
Look at
got
my
to explain.
nigga.
You got to explain what smoking with
What finger popping is?
No, not the finger.
I
popping.
explain what finger popping
No,
is.
I don't know what the fuck that finger. That shit sounds weird, man. But when we did the show with
Capone's a
Snoop,
finger popper. He likes to finger pop back in the days. He was a finger popper. I don't know. Back in the
you're
days.
taking this in a dark place, man.
It's beautiful. We are in NYC. We got DJ Camillo, DJ Nasty. Statik Selektah, Smoke Dizza.
Yeah, I'm just
Fat
catching
Joe.
a flashback right now. I'm looking at your fan. I'm like, I remember when I tried to push mixtapes at his shop, right? He used to have the shop. This
Crazy
is back,
Goods.
back like, yo,
That's when me and N.O.R.E met in '97.
let me send 20 pieces down there.
Yeah. And I had my mixtapes in Woodside.
Wow.
Yo, Nunes, take that hat off. You don't look good in it. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Yo, Johnny, yo, why your hands so wet? Come on, wipe your hands.
Hey, man. Why you got this poor man's hands, man? Let him perspire with respect.
This nigga had mad lotion on his hands coming out. Yo, so DJ.
Maybe he was finger popping something.
How annoying is it when you got a record, you're popping, the artist thinks they're popping, but they're kind of not popping.
That's all day. That's every day.
That's every day?
That's every day. Every night.
Every artist.
Do they have your phone number? Or
Some do.
Do they have their Twitter? How do they annoy you? And you know I smoke Camel Crush, right? I'm white. Gave me black nigga cigarettes. I'm a smoking.
Make some noise for black nigga cigarettes.
Make some noise for black nigga cigarettes.
Who said that?
I done fired you and hired you.
They find out you got an intern right here.
You intern now. So like, how is that nasty? Describe me. You're in Orlando.
Yeah.
A guy's in Orlando. He thinks he's popping because his hood's fucking with him.
Shout out to everybody in Orlando, man.
Or he used to be
Yeah,
popping.
shout out to
Or he used to
all
be
the
popping.
rappers
Used to
in
be
Orlando,
popping.
man.
So describe me that situation.
I mean, some of them are popping out there. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are popping, you know, we support them. But
And you're late.
no,
Sometimes you're late.
yeah, sometimes we're late. You know what
I
I'm
heard
saying?
Funk Flex say that one night. Funk Flex said, "I played myself," and then he jumps on the record.
Right. But you know, when you jump on it, it's a whole different story. You feel
Right,
me?
because you're from the town.
Exactly, and
Exactly.
It gets a bigger reaction. But you know, some cats just ain't popping. You know, you
Right.
gotta let them know, get it popping.
Well, sometimes they were super popping. They're not popping right now,
Right.
and they, they're trying to get back up,
Yeah.
up
Right.
where they were, and they hitting you like crazy. And like, what do you do? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to be disrespectful. Say, yo, my nigga, this ain't the one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's tough.
No,
man.
I think I want to correct you on that. I think an artist will respect that more if you say
Well,
this ain't.
it's
'cause
sometimes-
you know why me and Flex have
I know a few to take it to heart.
me and Flex we have one of the
They all take
one
it
of,
to heart.
one of the greatest relationships because I could I'll never send records to Flex. I go see him and Flex be like, and I'll be like, all right, I'll send you that one. And then Flex be like this, it's good. I'll be like,
Nah.
you don't like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, but like I think that, but again, to you guys' respect, you can't meet with every artist.
No.
You can't sit down in the Greek Captain and eat some crab legs, or excuse me, slice in
Right,
YC,
yeah.
and just sit down and have a slice of pizza with everybody. But what happens if you got a record that you personally love, but no other DJ on your station loves this record? Do you still stand there and support it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you
Yeah?
support it, but then there's of course there's a certain degree, like you go to a certain extent, and if
the
it's not,
PD be like, what's going
oh,
on?
the PD, forget it, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
radio, you gotta understand, radio's another ball game. Like, I can't be Camillo on radio. I could be half, 50% Camillo, because it's a business.
That's deep.
Yeah, man.
That's
programming. This programming is
That's
serious.
It is
Let
what
me
it
get
is.
that
Right.
5%.
The other 50% is radio fucking talk. Like,
Right.
it is what it is, man. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
that's deep.
And isn't it different now where there's artists and records that are blazing on the internet?
Oh, all
Artists
day.
that got like hundreds of thousands of followers.
I'll give you an example.
fans.
Savage 21. Blazing.
Popping.
Blazing.
That must be
That
crazy.
nigga,
Like, I
I'm
don't
gonna be honest.
understand
Hold
how
on,
that
before you
equates
say
on
whatever
radio.
you say, that's damn near my favorite new artist, Savage 21. I
you go.
believe him, and he's
On
he's
fire.
crazy.
But
Right.
can I hit that on the radio at 5 p.m.?
That nigga said, I'm a fuck a bitch, and then I'm gonna give that bitch the A pill, the Plan B pill. I said, oh shit, that was hard. That was hard.
Like in Miami, I don't know how Denzel Curry hasn't been on the radio in Miami, like on regular rotation. You know Denzel Curry out of Miami?
I heard you talked about it. On
Yeah,
the
he's
podcast.
an incredible artist
Yeah.
out of Miami.
He's like the
Young
next
dude.
Kanye.
Yeah, he's got a joint with
On the
Rick
low.
Ross. I have a joint on my album with Gunplate.
Radio,
doing
radio,
festivals,
radio
tours,
be late, man.
killing it.
Radio be late,
He was with Joy Badass, touring with Joy Badass. Like I'm saying, like he's got a movement. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like a different parallel. There's the radio parallel, and then there's like this online internet movement. You know what I'm saying? Where people have fans, direct to
Give
fans.
thanks you ain't got super dependent on radio. You feel me?
Right.
I'm sure he's killing it. Eventually
Yeah, because the new artists.
But what does
now
that
don't
do to
have
the radio? Like, what does that mean for radio eventually?
Right, Chance. Yeah, that's a great example.
Radio's a ratings thing, man.
Like, what do you think?
You know-
What do you think the lifespan of radio is today?
I think it's way smaller, man. Like, listen, nowadays, these kids, I don't, not like when I was growing up, you had to go to radio.
Yeah.
You had to go.
Right,
I
yes.
was just stretching Bobito Guy,
gatekeepers.
1 in the
Right.
morning, bam, let me listen to college radio. Then I was listening down to Flex. Then, I was Kid Capri when he was on the radio. Like, nowadays, these kids wake up, it's on the phone, man. It's on the app. It's on YouTube. It's on
streaming.
It's on a podcast. It's so many avenues now.
And do you think that's a good thing, the streaming thing, or you think that's a bad thing as a DJ?
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good
Something
thing.
you can't change regardless.
There's apps now. DJ Camillo app, by the way. Download
Let's pick
that.
up DJ Camillo app. Let's make some noise. Make some noise for DJ Camillo app.
Drink Champs app, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Drink
And we
Champs
got
app.
the text app too.
And we got
Download
the
that.
text stickers.
Drunk Text by Drink Champs.
Yeah, he's very rich.
Do you have apps?
I need to get the app. Damn. I'm feeling behind
DJ Nasty,
here.
it's time to drink Champs. Don't worry about it. We realize Khaled ain't taking care of you.
Khaled
man.
already taking care of it, man.
No,
I see
that's
his
my
Insta
brother,
snap.
man.
It's a joke.
I see his Insta
It's a
snap.
joke.
He's good.
Yo,
Shout
big
out
up,
to DJ Khaled.
big up DJ Khaled. We don't know where he at in the world right now.
LA.
I'm so happy for him.
You gotta, as a DJ,
Yo,
you have to be happy.
I'm
with
to
Khaled.
see
that
that
way,
100
yeah.
right now.
You have to.
man.
Yo,
You have to.
Khaled, the
Crazy.
first time I ever played in Miami ever, there was this party from these guys called NFA. I don't know if you remember them.
Yeah, of course. The
The
promoters.
first time
Yeah, of
I
course.
played in Miami, Khaled opened up for me. And this is back in the day when like Khaled was around the way local.
It's probably Mix
Khaled.
96.
Right,
Fugo
right.
Khaled,
And
early,
just to see him now in 2016, my brother, like he is
Crazy.
the nigga.
You gotta big up
He's the
Khaled.
His
nigga.
grind, look,
We love
I've
you,
always
Khaled.
told people, I've seen Khaled already popping a little bit in Miami, passing out his own flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could never take that away from him. Like,
Yep.
I've seen his grind from the beginning.
Yeah.
Big him up.
And he's never changed. He's always been that outlandish person.
Yep.
Never changed. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
Yo, we had a DJ segment on Drink Champs.
Yo, I've been waiting for this.
Yo, I ain't gonna problem. I'm outnumbered.
Yo, we
just
can
looking
jump
around.
him right now, guys.
I'm looking
We
around
can
looking
jump
for
him
artists.
right now.
Like, oh, Smoke Dizzle right here. Smoke, thank you for not letting me get jumped, Smoke Dizzle.
No, he might be DJ
The
Smoke Dizzle right
DJs
now.
are deep over here. Yo, so what's next for DJ Nasty?
Me.
Before I smoke a
think
Newport.
This is gonna be the year I put out a single. You know what I'm saying? I've been producing
Whoa.
behind the scenes a while.
DJ
No, you
Nasty
done a lot
dropping
of
an
big
album?
a
records.
record.
You've been,
Dropping
you,
an album?
you
No,
produced a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna
big
do an
records.
album. I'm just gonna do a single, see how that goes.
What,
Then maybe
can you
we'll
say
do
what
it.
records you produced on that we
Oh,
know?
man.
We know a lot. There's a lot of big records that you've been
Me,
a part
Lil
of.
Wayne.
Yeah. Keep going.
All I do
keep
is
going.
win.
Keep going.
Wait, you produce all I do is win?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Let me get your
With my
bank
brother
account
Khaled.
info.
Damn, man. The roster's crazy, man.
It's almost-
Ludacris.
it's a lot of
Any artist you can name, I worked with them.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta name these records, Nasty. Come on.
Nah, he's got a lot of big
You gotta-
records,
oh,
man.
Jesus.
His publishing check. You should
I be
say it now.
forgetting-
Tell
I
him
be
he's
forgetting
rich.
how
Tell
many.
him.
Yeah, he's rich. He's rich.
But you got a couple Dipset records too?
The new Khaled record too. Do You Mind? We co-produced that joint. Yeah, we
got a
did.
couple of Dipset
we did
joints,
a
right?
Dipset joint, that long time coming joint.
Yeah, he got
Cam,
joints,
like,
man.
yeah.
I be
The
forgetting. like-
Wikipedia's sick, man. DJ Nasty, LVM.
Wikipedia be lying. Let's not go to the Wikipedia. We're gonna make some money.
What did they say
Mine's
about
on
you?
point, though.
They told me I was 40 years old. I'm 39. Don't you
AKA
dare.
40 years old, buddy.
Don't you dare give me an extra year. I'm 39. Let me be 39. And September 6th, I'll be 40.
They
So,
ain't got my age. I'm good though.
so what's next? What's next for Camillo?
Big
up to Lex, my nigga Lex.
He's on his way, but oh, there you go. There you
No,
go.
Lex, what's going on? What? Yo,
Corona
you don't
Queens.
even invite me to the Dominican trips. Yo, where Mr. Lee? Mr. Lee.
Daddy.
Yeah, they be having Dominican trips where they go out there and go crazy, and they never invite me. I got money. Go buy my own.
What's a
flight.
Dominican trip? Like, what are you
Cámate,
doing?
cabrón.
Hey,
I know.
cabrón.
Now I know exactly what it is.
Cámate.
Exactly what it is.
That's funny.
I want to go and see it.
Yeah. No, I already know what it is.
I heard it's fantastic. Camillo, you go to these trips too?
No.
Yeah.
Don't do
I see you on the gram.
Don't do it, Camillo.
Because you were supposed to get married, right, Lex? What happened?
Wow.
Hey, I can't speak on that.
No, he's red. Look at his face, he's getting red.
Yeah, you're dry snitching right now, man.
I said it on the podcast already. This is my second time. So you should have texted me and told me I shouldn't talk about this. But you didn't, so I'm going to keep talking about it. So Lex is supposed to get married. They was going to Dominican Republic.
Not getting married no more?
They didn't get married, and he still went to Dominican Republic.
That's gangster.
That's crazy. Big up Mr. Lee, Star Rock Clothing. And Lex. She got awkward. It got awkward a little bit. Yeah. But listen, I'm a married guy.
Crazy,
so I know why they don't invite me to the Dominican Republic. But I can behave myself. I can go there and relax.
I doubt it.
I can relax. What's going on, Big Pink? What's going on, my nigga? You ate your cornbread? All right. That's my nigga, Big Pink. I've never met him, but he looks dangerous.
But is that his name, Big Pink?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you knew him.
He looks dangerous.
I thought you knew him.
Let's big him up. Fat Boy, that's my nigga. That's my nigga, Fat Boy. Instagram famous. And he got on camera on Pink. Let's make some noise for that. Yo, Camillo, don't worry. Lex, we want you to get married eventually. We really do. Because you've been having your dick in the dirt for a long time, 20 years. I met you 20 years ago, and your dick was there. And then I come back 20 years later, your dick is still there. You gotta take your dick out the hood, Lex. You gotta take your dick out the hood. Listen.
Yeah, you crazy,
You're a
man.
horrible friend.
There's a lot of people. Listen, I know people from Left Rack City that only fuck Left Rack City pussy. You can't do that. You gotta take your dick and throw it. If it wind up in Manhattan, or it's better than Left Rack. Even though you might have a bitch that's not better than the Left Rack chick, it's just you gotta travel. You gotta take your dick, and you gotta give your dick.
Where has this podcast gone right now? You gotta take our dick and throw it somewhere right
Yes.
now?
You gotta give your dick mileage.
This is a dick throwing podcast right now.
You gotta give your dick frequent flyer miles.
No, let's dead
right.
dick throwing.
My nigga.
I walk in and see the legend himself.
My nigga. You gonna smoke a Newport with me?
Yeah,
All right.
Hey, don't hit me when you want to.
Yo, Camillo.
What's up?
Camillo, you don't be fucking though. I be seeing that.
I'm a married man, dog.
No, I'm gonna keep it real. I blow up everybody.
Whoa, you don't blow everybody.
Blow up everybody.
Okay.
Pause. But you and Daddy, you and Daddy Yankee is probably the only people I've seen that got the baddest chicks that want to fuck y'all, and you ain't took them.
Yeah.
You and Daddy Yankee.
Yeah. Oh,
you be taking them down sometimes?
Nah.
Give him a cow, though. Nobody listens to us. We only got 2
married 10 years, you know.
I'm married.
2 kids.
I'm about to be married 10 years. No.
I want no problems.
You said 10 years together in the relationship.
10 years together.
Don't lie, N.O.R.E.
5 years married. I'm gonna marry my wife again.
Nice.
Because I love her like that.
I respect it. Make some noise. Make some noise for N.O.R.E.
I felt like my first wedding was like I just did it.
Right.
I mean, I'm to my wife. It's my second marriage. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
If I'm confusing y'all, bear with me.
I think you're
It's my second time married, but this wedding that I gave my new wife, I felt like it wasn't N.O.R.E. Like it was like 14
Wasn't a
people.
N.O.R.E. schmovie.
Do the big Catholic wedding.
I'm going to do the big Catholic wedding in the Chris Lighty's, where Chris Lighty got married. Remember?
Vizcaya.
And I invited y'all to, because we wanted to jump Steve Stout at that time.
Yeah, but I was in shorts.
You was in shorts and he didn't want to come in.
Yo, let me DJ that. Let me DJ that.
I was telling my people, I was like, we're going to jump Steve Stout. Let's DJ.
Let me DJ
listen,
that.
I'm going to remarry my wife September 4th.
Let's do it.
Next year.
Nice.
Some noise?
Yo, let's do the
Make some noise.
podcast at the wedding.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. But we're going to be dressed up, though.
Yeah, no, being a tux.
All right. Tux and the podcast
Yeah,
is up.
yeah.
And
Wow.
Camillo, you going to DJ?
Yeah, I'm DJ.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, that's Labor Day weekend.
That's Labor Day morning. But just so you know, you got to.
What?
I ain't got it.
I got you.
Yo, Drink Champs podcast. We're gonna take a break, smoke some cigarettes. Hang Sangria, hope you're South Beat. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And it's Drink Champs motherfucking podcast. Make some noise! And right now, we got the queen of hip hop. She is running it. I seen her as like we were both youngins, and this was Pun's #1 shooter. Like when it came to rhymes, her #1. I'm so proud. I'm so happy of what you doing. I'm proud of your husband as well. Cause goddamn it, you a real nigga.
Proud of the union.
Let's make some noise for black love. Goddamn it.
No doubt.
So Remy, how's life been?
I'm chilling. I'm good.
You're not drinking. You don't smoke.
Nah.
Okay. And even on parole, you can't drink.
Nah.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, I never really was a drinker anyway.
Was. But Papoose is a drinker, though, correct?
Absolutely not.
You drinking with
no,
us?
Absolutely not.
Yo, stop being a bad influence, man.
Y'all gonna need a whole different. Before, like in my family, it's like a running, ongoing joke. Like it's Papoose, and then when he's drinking, we call him Drunk Pap. So it's like two different people.
Drunk
Turn
Pap.
to a whole other person on it.
You never introduced me to Drunk Pap.
Right,
I only know scientific Pap.
Right.
Like,
No
you
doubt.
know what I'm saying? Yo, but Papoose, man, you know, you and Remy, the one thing I want to admire about y'all is it's real.
No doubt.
Like, y'all the first people that got on Love and Hip Hop, and it actually inspired me to do Love and Hip Hop.
Wow.
I said no at the end.
Okay.
But when I seen y'all was so like elegant. Y'all was so sincere. It was so real.
No
I
doubt.
could tell like they didn't give y'all a script at all.
Nah.
So
definitely.
like what? Because the way you rhyme is like anti-love and hip hop. So what made you make the decision to do Love and Hip Hop?
I mean, actually, they was reaching out for a while, even when she was locked up. They just wanted to document me visiting her and all that, but we declined it for those reasons that you said. We was like, we ain't with the foolery, you know what I'm saying? But when she came home, we was like, yo, you know what? Why not put the real on the show? And how they introduced it to us, they was like, yeah, we want somebody who could really live up to the title, Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
So we like, yo, fuck it, let's go for it.
Let's make some noise for that. I'm married as well. Hopefully my wife listening and she be happy. Hopefully, yeah. So Rem, man, you look so good.
Thank you.
You came home and it was like you just came home and you just hit the track running.
Right.
Was that planned? Was you?
Yeah. I mean, I looked at the history of everybody who got locked up and when they came home, what they did and how it panned out, and it wasn't looking too good. Everybody came home, tried to chill for a little while, and it didn't work. Like for some reason, there's this big conception that if you go to prison, you're gonna come home and you're gonna be lit.
Right.
But you know,
everybody think they gonna come on Tupac.
That he's the only one.
He's the only one. Yeah.
He's
So
the only one. Everyone else,
Once in a
you know, they
lifetime.
came home.
Yes, I'm so. Listen, let me just say something. I'm just so happy that the one thing that I seen from Love and Hip Hop was, like I said, y'all shit was real, but the fact that I wanted to promote that more. Like me personally,
You said it was the only positive thing.
that was
Positive
to me
relationship
because
with Love and Hip Hop.
because like, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it 100. When you went to see her at the restaurant,
Right.
and then you gave her something, and she was like, "Is this a Chanel bag or whatever?" And then you gave her a teddy bear.
Right.
Yo, a tear came out my eye. Nah, I swear to God, I'm not even lying, because I was like,
Mine's too, because it wasn't a Chanel bag.
you know, no, but I felt bad. I was just like, damn. You know, that's one thing when I met my new wife,
Right.
Because this is my second time being married. But
Okay.
my new wife, I found out that she only had one fallopian tube. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
wow.
and so she couldn't reproduce. But then she got pregnant,
Oh, shit.
and it was like, damn, that was a blessing from God. So my son, my Cuban son, because these niggas Cuban, he's pro-Cuban. My Cuban son, he's a miracle. But when you did that at that moment, it reminded me of how I felt, because I would have loved my wife whether she could reproduce or not.
Exactly.
It was just something that she just gave me. But that moment, I was like, I didn't that type of cry. Right, it was a thug tear that came down. I was just like, damn.
Yeah, right.
And I really think that you should be admired more. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Because I heard you say something. You said when you go visit your homies, you see people on the VI floor.
Right.
But when you go visit your wife,
right?
Can you break that down for us?
Yeah, man. Basically, you know, I visit a lot of my homies that's locked up over there. You know how it is where we from. And every time I'm going to the visit, whether it's a lot of snow on the ground or it's summertime, you see a lot of females pushing strollers, carrying babies, bringing packages. It's crowded. You can't even get in there because the females are supporting them. But coming from the hood, they always say, yo, bitches ain't shit. You know, if you catch a case, they don't hold you down. So, you know, you kind of, that thought is kind of implanted in your brain. Well, my wife became incarcerated and I started visiting her. When I went to the facility, the visiting floor is empty. It's no dudes visiting them and they got to visit every day. So I'm like, damn, the hood taught us wrong, man. Like, they so hard on the females saying they not loyal, but we not supporting them. And there's a lot of females in there, nobody visiting them.
Let's make noise for Black Love again, goddammit. Black Love! Black Love, goddammit.
Yo, Pat.
Yo.
N.O.R.E got too many niggas in the store, man.
Yo, I don't know about Fat Joe. Listen, Fat Joe tells everybody else that's not with us. They say Fat Joe asks them, "Where you with?" He's like, "N.O.R.E."
You got a 60,000.
It's Boricua. You guys are all cousins, man.
I just want to let you know that I would have been did, you know, your podcast, but
but you on parole and we're very loose.
Yo,
so
Joe pretty much banned me. He was like, I don't care what, like when we did the record. I'm like, yo, I did a record, it's dope, you should listen to it.
I gotta thank you face to face.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing.
You know what? No, Remy, you know what? It's because there's a lot of people in this game that, you know, I might have seen come up. I really seen you come up. Like I really seen from when Pun signed you to where you at now, and it's no prouder I can be.
Thank you.
And it's also like I was so like also a tear came to my eye when Joe squashed it, because like I love the original TS. I'm sorry. I know I'm in Fat Joe's store. I know I'm in, you know, close to the Bronx.
But they're not Cuban Link, is that possible?
Yeah. I mean, I would just say it. Like, you know, I just love the original TS. So when the turmoil happened, I remember Pun loving everybody.
Right.
So I couldn't really like separate it, because that's who I am. Like I wasn't that guy in the hood. You with me, you against me. I was like, all right, well, y'all niggas, because I'm just, and to see where you at, to see, I just want to salute you. I want to continue to support you.
Thank you.
And because you are the queen of hip hop right now. There is no bitch fucking with Remy Ma, and everybody make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise.
I agree with you on that. But, what I was saying was, like, you know, I had did the record and I was telling Joe, like, yo, I did the record, it's dope, you should listen to it, whatever. And he was like, you better not do that damn podcast. I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So then, you know, he goes, him and Pap, like, you know, Pap knows. I'm like, Pap he used to be the bad guy. He was like the straightest arrow. That's so dope. Him and Joe, they join forces against me. And they go in like little areas and have these disclosed conversations about what I can and cannot do. It's to the point that, like, if me and him get into a disagreement at home, he'd be like, oh, really? You know what? Let me see what Joe would say about this.
I love that. I love that, Pat. I love that. I need a Fat Joe in my life.
And it goes,
I forgot one.
When Joe feel like I'm doing something where he can't really control it, he goes and he calls Pap and they have private conversations. Like, don't let me do N.O.R.E's podcast because
it takes two of us to beat up.
That's so beautiful. Nah,
no doubt.
I mean, even though it's shitting on us, but it's
kind of a good shitting on us.
No, it's a great shit on us because you know what it is. You have a supporting cast, and a lot of people. Artists sometimes they make it and they think it's just them. And I was the artist that did that. I made it and was like, what the fuck? Fuck everybody. And I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about like to make every great artist, it's at least 5 to 10 people that make them great. There's people that's behind the scenes that's pushing it. You know, it's the Mr. Lees that people don't realize about. It's the Sunny D's. Even though you fucked up, I'm gonna be honest.
The hazardous sound.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really digging you up right now, my nigga. His first time in New York in 15 years. He's a fake from New York nigga. He's a fake from New York nigga. But look at him. Do he look like he's from New York? He say he from Brooklyn, Pat. Just a first class. Do you think he from Brooklyn?
You never know, man. What part?
The back of the plane.
Nigga said, no, what part of Brooklyn you said, nigga?
That was part of Brooklyn. East 19, St. Paul. Flatbush.
Okay, from the bush.
I don't know if you agreed, Pat. Did you agree just now?
It's always a Brooklyn nigga everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Everywhere is a Brooklyn nigga.
That's true. So, Remy.
Yes.
Are you doing a solo? Or is Platas a Plomos first?
Yeah, that's coming this year, next month actually, and then it's my solo album, 7 Winters and 6 Summers. So that
solo
should be
album.
dope.
Come on, Fat Joe.
Oh, Joe, I was just
come over here and
telling
bully
him-
shit.
He's gonna
Fat Joe.
reprimand us right
I was
now.
just
Come over
telling
here
him
and
how
bully
you
shit.
banned me from the show.
This nigga been kicking niggas out.
We're getting reprimanded right
It's
now.
strange how
I feel
I
like the
do
principal
it.
just
Fat Joe
walks
been
in.
kicking people out that's not with me all day.
I threw them out. Let me tell you something, Ren. I was the first person to ever do this.
Absolutely.
I said I would not do it no more. It's disrespectful. You haven't even, you lucky.
No, we love her.
No,
No,
you
we're
ain't
taking it
catch
easy.
it.
No, she's the
They
no.
start talking about Remy. Remember when you punched the girl in the face? Down the staircase. And I'm like, yo, stop.
You know I know those remember.
Yo, you gotta
But
stop.
she's on parole,
But listen,
and she's the queen of hip
so
hop.
he turns it. That's right, my
The
brother.
queen.
Our
first
That is
female
Trent.
rapper.
Yeah,
She's
absolutely,
and she's the queen. The queen. There's nobody fucking.
You know
with
he's
her.
bigger than Howard Stern now.
That's right. That's
2.4 million.
Talk that shit, Joe.
6 million, 6 million.
6 million.
6 point something.
And 6 million for the month.
They're bigger than Howard
For the month,
Stern.
for the
No,
month,
I'm
for the
glad.
month.
That's
Bigger
dope.
than Howard
We
Stern.
beating radio stations. Talk
You know,
that
we
shit,
at the
Joe.
Soul Train Awards tomorrow. We nominated me and my sister for 2 awards.
Y'all on that Jet Smarter?
Well, yeah, we stop. We're paying bills. We're very humble about things, and but I forgot what I was gonna say when I just came right now.
You look like the principal about to scold us.
Yeah, I gotta do that. Because you know, you're in N.O.R.E. Everybody's N.O.R.E.'s cousin in the store. I'm trying to clear it out.
You guys are Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
man. Everybody's your cousin. Cubans don't have that problem.
You're right.
Rep your Cuban
The
side.
album is bananas.
The album is
Plato Plomo is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Remember, I tell you, it's gonna the streets is gonna be paralyzed.
Only problem is just me or Papoose that's not on there. That's okay. But that's okay. Me and Papoose feel the same way. We family. And I still ain't get a TS chain.
Well, you know,
I'm seeing niggas with TS chains. I'm like, hold up.
I'm doing a song for Papoose.
That's a fact, man. Fat Joe gonna be on that hoodie season.
I'm taking it too, Joe. What? Dee of Ruff Ryders is here. That's my nigga. I'm taking it too, Joe. I got the littlest TS chain ever, but
Yo,
it's
my
okay.
nigga, what you talking about, man?
That chain is sophisticated.
We all got little ones.
Oh,
We all got little ones.
And look, these are good diamonds too. Joe, you know I'm gonna get lost. Like you're not gonna see
No,
me.
that's your
till later.
chain.
All
I
right,
swear to God.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Hey yo, Joe was on. I want to cut you off. No.
Yes.
Joe was on that hoodie season 3, man. I want to thank him for showing up on that. Y'all can look forward to that.
Yes.
I'm saying.
I didn't make the cut.
Hey, Ram, what is it, velvet?
Yo, Rim, you know
what is it, velvet? Yo, you see the doc over there? You see the doc, the dentist?
Oh
Yes,
my God.
Oh, shit.
I
Dentist is in the building.
That's how you know rich
We got
people when they got
dentists in the
doctors and
building.
dentists running around. You know they rich. They just rich for no reason. Yo, listen, I can't be prouder of this union. I'm gonna continue bigging up this union.
Listen, N.O.R.E. said, N.O.R.E. heard all the way up before anybody.
Yes, I did.
And when I played it for him, he said, yo, it feel like Lean Back had babies.
He told me the same thing.
He told me the same thing.
Yo, this sounds like Lean Back had a baby.
That's what I said.
This is crazy.
No, it's true. He told me
Remember that.
separately. He told me the same thing.
I can't lie. I went to the studio because when I first heard your mixtape, I was like, damn, I didn't feel like it was Remy. I felt like it was just you, like, you know, just coming home and discovering something. But when I seen All the Way Up, I was like, that's exactly who I know. I didn't have to see you again. I knew exactly. And were you more comfortable?
So when I was saying blackjack, I got an ace and a 9, and I'm still like hit me. She don't write her rhymes. He fed her lines like Britney.
Oh, God damn
I don't need a shooter. I'm the shooter. Come and get me. Got a 9mm resting on my right kidney. This for everybody that was claiming that they miss me. Footwear crispy, flied in the frisbee. Keep a paper made in some college rule with me, but it still come off the head like a 5950. Get the heroin from Houston, so I call it Whitney. It makes the fiend scream, so I call the fiend Sydney. Shoot at your crib, but I don't mean where you live, see? I mean the crib where your motherfucking kids sleep. You a square like a motherfucking Benz Jeep. I'm more hood than a Ku Klux Klan sheet. I'ma sit on the throne since hoes can't stand me. Ain't leaving till they 1/4 ounce me, 7 Grammys. Can't nobody tell me that I don't does this. I need some hammer pants, cause can't no bitch touch this. Caught y'all red-handed, all y'all bitches is busted. My flow sick, nauseous, disgusted. My mic sounds nice, I just had to dust it. The rap game twisted, I'm here to adjust it. I know y'all flustered, y'all panties is bunching. Y'all know Rem eat rap hoes for breakfast, dinner, and lunch. But if y'all play nice with me in the sandbox, I'll let y'all bitches breathe, no need for tampons. But if you wanna bleed my, welcome to Jam Rock. I just did 6 years, bitch, I'm nice with a can top. So you telling me you listened to that and you thought it wasn't there?
Yeah, no, what the fuck were you listening to? Because I just heard some other shit.
Beautiful white Nubian queen. Can you give me another?
Drink champs,
Beautiful white Nubian queen. I'm sorry, yo.
Beautiful white Nubian queen.
Man, we
listen.
She's a beautiful white Nubian queen.
Listen,
because I think what happened with my mixtape, some people weren't listening.
No, we just listened to that.
No, we listened to that.
That was amazing.
What happens is, Remy, you know, we got back together, and when we get together,
she got on a helicopter Uber and said, all the way up. That shit just kept making me think. I was like, Uber got a helicopter?
No, because the PO says she can't get high.
I know.
So she hopped
So you got high in the helicopter.
I looked at Uber Eats. I was like, damn. I was looking for the helicopter.
What happens is, like, we describe it like people like Fat Joe. Like that is hands down. This is long glad. People like Remy Ma.
Right.
But they love to see us together.
No, they do. I love to see y'all together.
So I think what happens is we bring a different dynamic to it.
Right.
I got to be on my super A game and vice versa. Like we make each other better.
Right.
So I think that's what people respect. And that's what people love when they hear these records. And I feel like when they hear the entire project, you know,
this album's phenomenal.
It's really crazy.
Matter of fact, Drink Champs is gonna be the first people to hear the album.
Let's do it.
You're gonna be the first.
If you're independent, listen.
No, but we're
if
not
you're independent, we could play it for 2.2 million. If you're independent,
no, we could do it separately.
If you got
separately, I want y'all to hear it in the studio.
We could do some,
so y'all can know.
Yeah.
Once again,
But
I'm
we
telling
are
hip hop
independent.
fans.
And then we do a review.
When you buy this album,
crazy.
once you hear that he heard it, he was there the whole shit. Y'all listen, your pap is crazy. Y'all listen.
Crazy. I ain't just saying that.
Once you hear the intro, you're gonna know immediately from the intro, like, oh, these niggas ain't playing.
So y'all
and by the
telling
time you get by the third or fourth, I'm telling you, the album is phenomenal.
No, but I'm
hottest shit popping. When you hear it,
Interscope ain't come at y'all.
no, we don't want nobody.
Come at y'all.
So
Y'all went double platinum.
Are you crazy? We don't want nobody to come.
God damn it.
We our own bosses.
Let's make some
we
noise for that
shoot videos
right
in
there. God damn it.
Dubai, nigga.
Let's make some noise for that.
You had to kiss them Dubai
She rapping in front of tigers and shit.
Lions and tigers and things.
We don't want 12 cents a record. We want $7 a record.
God damn it.
Come on, don't. Come on.
And
guys.
when, how long are you before you inactive or parole?
I have 3 more years. They don't trust me.
3 more years. Oh.
Nah, they don't trust me at all. But when I am off August, August
Let's
2nd,
let Dee from Ruff Ryders
on a
come in.
Saturday, August 2nd, 2019, I'll be having the biggest weed party ever known.
All right. Man, come on. And we got Dee from Ruff Ryders in the building. God damn it. God damn it, Dee from Ruff Ryders.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
What's going on, my nigga?
How you doing?
How you doing, D?
Good, I'm good.
You good? You good? It's my nigga, man. You know, Fat Joe finally got me a TS chain.
Okay.
After 35 years of being with these guys. I love these people. I love these people, man. D, so what's going on, man? Talk to the people, D. Say something to the people, man. This is Drink Champs.
Let's make some proper noise for him, man. Make some proper noise, man.
Nah,
come on, yo. Make some proper noise, man. Make some motherfucking noise, yo.
I feel like Ruff Ryders got something up their sleeve. They doing something different now.
Nah, you know we working. We trying to get ready to do this movie right quick. Finishing up this book, and then we're gonna run on
The
tour.
Ruff Ryders movie?
Yeah.
Don't just say that. Just move over.
Yeah, the Ruff Ryders movie.
Yeah. And you're gonna have DMX with his jaws shut.
Yeah, wide up. You gotta put that in there. That's how that was.
And you're gonna have the locks with shiny suits on. We love that. I don't know why people.
Well, we can't skip the shiny
It's a
suits,
legit
baby.
movie, or is it a documentary, or is it legit?
No,
like,
Yeah, Leo trying to shit on
movie.
that. I loved when they was in the shiny suits. It didn't bother me at all.
They had a problem
It
with
got
it.
open for you a little bit.
No, they're good. I didn't have no.
Come on, man. It looks a lot better without the shiny suits, man.
No, but Leo said that on the podcast. Leo said,
and it's true. I think us fans,
did you
we all
feel
like them
that
without
when
the shiny
you
suits.
signed the locks?
When they was the locks.
Bad boy took over and like made them something else. Did you feel like that?
Nah. See, when
or
I had
did
the
y'all agree to that plan?
Nah, I took them over there. I took Locks and the Mace over there. I gave them to them because I ain't really Mace.
Oh, Mace.
So
they said
I was
Mace.
only
Mace murder at that point.
Okay, my bad.
I was only managing them at that point because I really didn't know the business. I was more in the streets than the business. So I said, here, take them. Then I can learn off of them and then do the next thing with my label. So I was just managing them at that point. So I didn't have them signed to me.
Okay.
I mean, I think that they outfits didn't change the way they were.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, but outside of that, it just felt more real. Like when they was outside of that environment, not wearing those suits.
So being that Remy is the first female artist that we ever had on here, and the fact that she is the queen female artist, who are you? Who is Remy? What female is Remy listening to?
What other females do I listen to? Oh, I listen to all of them. I be checking for everything, making sure ain't no subs being said. Let me see who I gotta shut down before they get too popping. I'm on deck for everything. Like, you know, in this industry, they act like it can only be one. They might let it be two.
Right.
So I gotta make sure that I solidify my spot. So if I see something like, oh, hold up, wait, oh, she getting crazy. Let me go drop something real quick. So I stay on my A game.
So I'm gonna throw some female names at you, and you tell me if you fuck with them or not.
I don't fuck with anybody.
Oh,
Let's just be clear.
This game ain't gonna work.
She shut you down already, man. She shut you down.
Name any of them. I'm being clear because what happens is like you'll say you fuck with somebody and then they'll do some shit and they'll shit on you. You be like, yo, like they don't know the previous like before Bedford Hills Remy. So I just have to sit back and say nothing. I be like, okay. So when I do, I actually had a conversation with Pap. I said from now on when they ask me about anybody, I don't fuck with nobody because when you try to big people up and say something, then somewhere down the line they try to get crazy. Now I'm the type like I'm gonna want to find you. So I just
a female artist hit me right when they found out that I had something to do with the Fat Joe and Jay-Z squashing. Right. So female artist hit me and said, "Well, why don't you squash it with me and Remy?" And I was like, "No." Right? This is awkward, right? I was like, "No," because I know Remy. And I know I respect Remy and Remy respect me. I don't know if your respect. So I just stood away from this shit.
I didn't know I had beef that needed to be squashed. This is
I called Fat Joe about it. He said, "Fuck that bitch."
The thing is this.
Did I say that out loud?
But the thing about it is I'm very respectable. Like if you're not being disrespectful and you come to me like, yo, I feel like it's a bad blood there, whatever I want to, I'll talk to you, I'll have no problem. The problem is when you try to get crazy. Like my first resort, my first instinct is to resort to violence. Like that's just a fact.
I chose to mind my business.
But I think right now I'm super approachable. Like anybody that come like, yo, they want to do a song, they want to just like, they be telling me like, why did you just do that song? I don't care. Like it's nothing. Like I never was the type to think like I'm too big to work with certain people or I feel like intimidated. Like I don't care. I don't be on it like that at all. Period. When I see people or if I see something I like, yo, she looked nice right there. Oh, she killed it on that verse or whatever the case may be. I don't get that back. Like everybody sitting back like how you saying like, yo, Rem, you doing your thing right now.
No, you are.
I don't hear that. Like these chicks be acting like I'm not doing nothing. They don't like I know.
Well, if you don't hear from them bitches, we telling you here on Drink Champ. God damn it, we're very proud of Remy Ma. Make some fucking noise.
Right now it's the impossible. Like never mind in the rap industry, you got people who did half the time can't get a job at the corner store. Like it's hard. So when I see certain things, I be like, yo, how you gonna hate on me? Like I was done. Like everybody counted me out. I was finished. Like that was it.
You was locked down for 6 summers,
7 winters and 6 summers.
Can you say that line again? I love it so much. I'm sorry.
What part of it I was locked down? I don't want to hear about your records and big numbers, cause I was locked down 7 winters and 6 summers, cuffed all on that bus, locked me all the way down.
Larry, all the way up! Make some noise! Now, you worked with Eve. That was your artist. Was Eve? Did you sign Eve? Cause Eve was signed to Dr. Dre at first.
Yeah.
And did Jimmy bring you Eve?
No, he switched to me because Dre really couldn't break us, so we had to come and break her. We broke.
Because Ruff Ryders was popular.
Yeah, we had a little buzz at that time, so he brought it us and we just broke it.
And how was that? Like, because she was like the queen at that time.
Yeah, that's my girl. She keep it 100 till to this day, so I fuck with her. Like,
she got a billionaire.
You got some women that are way more thorough than niggas, believe it or not. Right. So I that's how it goes.
That's why I felt about Remy.
She's very respectful too. Every time I see her, she show me mad love.
Somebody said, "Yo, I want to." I said, "Yo, like, sometimes they say don't choose sides. I chose sides a long time ago." What the fuck you mean? Like, I'm not, like, you think, no, like, I'm with her. Just in case they didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that loud, it's okay. I don't mind.
But N.O.R.E, I'm telling you, you don't even gotta choose us. Like, it's love, right? Like, when they came, they was like, yo, N.O.R.E wants you to do this record. I said, send me the record.
Yes.
Like, what's the problem? Let me do it. Like, it wasn't a question. I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't care that I just did all the way up. I'm like, yo, I'm still waiting for the artwork. I'm like, yo, where's the artwork so I can post it on my page? Still waiting for that.
The chick sent me the artwork and was like, for real? And I sent her the artwork of you and Jay-Z, and I said, for real?
Never got it. But
you know what I'm saying?
I just feel like
I'm a foul nigga. I'm so sorry. I'm doing it up. I'm so sorry.
I don't stuff like that. That's stupid to me.
Yeah.
Because when I came home, I gave it up to everybody. Like,
nah, you always have been.
So when somebody coming at me crazy, or I hear behind the scenes, like people so stupid, they don't realize you hear everything that's going on in this industry is very small. So when I hear certain things, I just be like, yo, that's like I can't do nothing. I literally can't do anything. So I just ignore it. I go on my social media and I just laugh and I look at it because it's really sad. It's really sad. I love to see any female male that come from the bottom where we come from make it and be able to put some money in their pockets and take care of their family or their kids or whatever the case. I'm never gonna hate on that. So if somebody that can hate on that and they talking about little dumb shit that don't even matter in life, I can't take it seriously. Like at this point in my life, that's one of the reasons why I did Love and Hip Hop. When I came home, I'm like, yo, when I left, if you was 10 years old, 12 years old, you 18 now. Or if you was 12, you 20. Like, these people, it's a lot of people that didn't know who I was. I looked at they numbers, they got 3 million people that watch it every Monday, not including the times when they rerun it. I said, people like, oh, boy, you gonna look stupid up there. How am I look stupid if I'm not acting stupid in front of the camera? They can't make me look stupid. It's impossible to make me look stupid unless I'm being a clown. So I told her, I'm like, yo, babe, we gonna go on there, we gonna do what we do. It's impossible. Like, nobody's gonna throw any type of drink at me. Nobody's spitting in our area. Like, and we gonna do what we do. And it came across like I ain't gonna lie, Pat, he sitting here acting like he was scared as fuck. He was like, I don't trust you. You're a live wire. You're unpredictable. I don't know what you're gonna do.
I was with him.
You know what it is, man? Visiting her in that penitentiary for so long, I just ain't want to interact with nothing that could make that happen again. So I'll be walking on thin ice, and you know what I mean? Like, let's be careful, man.
And then I remember one night she stayed out too late and you came. Right. And that's what I do to my wife. Like when I see her. So
you can relate.
So no, I can relate. My wife looked and was like, oh my God, you and Papoose must be best friends. It's the same exact thing I did to her. I did it the day before. Wow. So I'm like, yo, look, fuck this bitch. Like, come on, we going home, man. Right. And you did the same exact thing. I was like, damn.
Nah, definitely. What y'all see on Love and Hip Hop, man, we don't get up there and be fraudulent or fake. We show y'all the real, you know what I mean? They edit it how they want it, but we show y'all the real shit that go on, with black couples, with couples across the planet.
And we also fake cousins, right?
Yeah, I told her that. Yeah, I said me and N.O.R.E, like, we kind of related.
Yeah, we kind of related.
You said it right, fake cousins. Because when I broke it down, I was like, okay, how? Y'all not related.
Like, we related.
That are related to them, that are related to other people.
That's crazy, though. Third cousins.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
It's a long story.
It's true, though.
But it's true.
So you're Puerto Rican?
My black side.
Shout out to the Puerto Rican side. Welcome to the family.
So listen, D, Papoose, Remy Ma, I can't thank y'all so much because you know what? The nucleus of us chance of us sitting down right now is Fat Joe. And Fat Joe has been my brother.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He's been my brother through the thick and thin.
And
He
the first
introduced
person
me.
to bless us.
He's
on
the
Drink
first person to
Champs.
do the Drink Champs. He's the guy who introduced me to my best friend as a rapper was Big Pun.
Right. Yeah.
Like I didn't. That was the first rapper I ever hung out with. I remember meeting Big Pun. He was in Unique Studios.
Right.
And I had a 2.5 on me. I don't know why, but like I just had a 2.5 on me. And Fat Joe walked in. He was eating because this is
I have
fat.
no idea why I was carrying a concealed weapon. I have no idea.
By accident, he
I just got it on me.
It's a hobby.
It went with my outfit.
So Fat Joe walks in the room and he's eating. He's like, which one of y'all niggas got shot? And I just felt like that was like the disrespectfulest question I ever heard in my life. Because Paul had just got shot like the day before. So I'm looking at this nigga. I never met Fat Joe before, right? So I'm looking at this nigga. And I'm just like, I'm a Queens nigga. Like, y'all niggas think Queens is soft. But we get it poppin', right? So I got the gun on my shit. And then Fat Joe goes. And then Pun walks up to me and looks at me up and down. Because he see me scheming. So he looks at me up and down like, yo, you Puerto Rican? I said, yeah. He said, take the ice grill off then, Papa. You're gonna be my friend. That shit was the funniest shit I ever had, like, in my life. Like, I was just like,
Yeah, that's
but I'm still
amazing.
trying to be hard. Like, I'm like, laughing and shit. And from that day forward, Pun was my man. And his favorite artist, his number one artist that he had a dream for, is right here.
That's amazing, man.
It's right here. And every time I see you shine, I ain't gonna lie, I claim your success like it's mine. So I'm just be honest.
okay.
You and Joe's. I'll be like this. All the way. Like the awards? Yo, oh my. Fat Joe called me and said, I want an award. I said, I'm blowing it up right now. I hung up the phone and I put it on the podcast immediately. This way before the shit came out.
Right.
I did a bootleg version of y'all shit.
That's
because
crazy.
I'm so happy.
That's real shit though, man.
I'm so happy what you're doing. I'm so happy the success you continue. And you know what's the crazy shit about all Remy? You're not like a fake queen. What I mean by that is there's people who was the queens of hip hop. Then you find out people are helping writing their rhymes or whatever. But your rhymes are fucking lethal.
Thank you.
Super lethal. You were hitting. You beating niggas. You gotta stop competing with women.
I really don't.
Yeah, you gotta start. You gotta start competing with Hov and them niggas.
Shouldn't be a gender.
Pun actually told me, like, you know, any song you ever get on with somebody, he's like, I don't care who it is. The goal is for when the song goes off for them to be like, Remy bodied it.
That's
Like,
right.
That's what he told me, and that's what I literally do. Whether it's I'm on a
No,
song
you
with
literally do
you,
it.
my husband, Joe. Like, I ain't telling you, I'm
bodied
sitting
us.
there
It's good.
like I want to kill them.
I enjoyed it. You
So,
body me. I enjoyed it.
You know, it's a wonderful thing when you know my pen has never been questioned, like ever. Like I sit there, I purposely go to studios and I sit there with people and I want to write my music in front of them so that they know that it's authentic. I mean, it's cool. Like some people are artists and they get their things handed to them and they go and they do what they do and that's cool. But don't play with me.
No, we're not playing with you. We understand. So now you come home. You hear the music.
Right.
What makes you say, I'm going to go in a different direction and not follow everybody else? Because all the way up sounds like what's happening now, but at the same token, it sounds classic.
I don't know how to be a follower.
Me neither.
I don't know, like I never was a good follower. Like even if I started off trying to be down, somehow I ended up in charge. Like like I can't I can't conform. I like to do things the way I like to do it. And what it seemed like is that everybody is cool with being like everybody. Like I literally turn on the radio sometimes and I don't know who I'm listening to because everybody sounds so much alike.
You're right.
Like really bad. And when me and Joe was working on our project, that was our goal. Like, yo, how do we do what we want to do and get this bag? Because that was the goal. Like before, when I first started, it was I just wanted to be the nicest rapper. I want everybody to be like, yo, she's dope, she's the best, whatever. Like, all right, cool, we passed that. Now we got to get this bag. How do we get this bag and still be us? Because what happens is, if I try to be somebody else, you might catch me on a bad day. And then you're gonna meet the real me. That's not gonna be good.
I know
same
the real
thing.
you.
Same thing with with Joe. he could try to be, you know, certain things, but
I know the real Joe too.
At the nucleus, like you said, at the nucleus, he's still, you know, Fat Joe.
Right.
And that was what we wanted to keep. We did not want to have to sacrifice who we are to be successful. And that's what people were telling us, nah, y'all got to get on this wave. Y'all got to talk about picking these bookers, wearing some slippers. Like, what? Like, nah, like, I don't know. Pun would roll over in his grave.
Yeah.
Like, I make it my business. I need every bar to have a bar. And that's what we did. And I think it's a little shift going on right now. I always catch the middle of the shift. We're shifting right now to where, you know, people are kind of starting to care about lyrics.
No, they are. You're right.
So you know, it's good for people like me.
Right.
You know, there's some people that's not gonna be able to.
Yeah, say something, Pat.
I want to say something real quick, man, because I want to make sure I pay the proper homage. I was outside of the game watching all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? So for me to be in the presence, even you and Pone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love y'all niggas shit. Like, I used to get crazy and want to do wild shit listening to y'all shit. Everything D brought to the game, you know what I'm saying? With Ruff Ryder, I want to salute you. I respect everything y'all did. And my uncle, I mean, if my uncle was my uncle working Pathmark. My uncle a working guy. He go to work every day. He could verify. I seen my wife years ago and I told him, I said, yo, one day I'm gonna have her. This shit was like before I even got in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a story.
It's like Meek Mill's story. I like this.
That's crazy. I told my uncle that, like, yo, man, one day I'm gonna meet her and I'm gonna make her mine. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanna say, and even N.O.R.E, even the real talk, even N.O.R.E, you know what I mean? When he first started the podcast joint, we was kicking it. You know what I'm saying? N.O.R.E would send me certain numbers like, yo, look at this, look at that. You know what I'm saying? So just to see another rapper make the transition from rapping into doing something like this, when you impacting the world, I want to salute you on that, man. So I just want to salute all of y'all.
Just
man. I'm happy
who's
to
your
be
favorite
here,
rapper?
man.
Who's your favorite rapper, man?
Big Daddy Kane. Right now in hip hop, my favorite rapper is Remy Ma and Fat Joe, man.
Let me tell y'all something. My husband.
Let's make some noise for that.
I love him to death, but he's the biggest critic ever.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, no, bad. Like, it's real bad. If you didn't come out before 1989, he doesn't like you.
I respect that.
Seriously. No, it's bad. So when we were in the studio, and he was like, yo, y'all really killed. Like, it killed him the first day. We was like, sitting there, he was like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, yo, when y'all get together, like, shit, it's like, yo, like, I was like, what do you want to say?
Okay, so look,
spit it out.
the first time Fat Joe announced that y'all was doing the album was on our podcast, right?
Wow.
And then he also said that at first Joe told you to come to Miami.
Yeah.
And Papoose
He dubbed it.
He said, what's going on?
He's like, wait, you going to Miami for how many weeks?
Let's break that down, Papoose.
I mean, basically, man, I don't know if the world knows, but I manage my wife. You know what I'm saying? I picked up the job by default when she was away because when shit got real, everybody scattered over here. You know what I'm saying? So I did what I had to do. And we doing Love and Hip Hop at the time. Right. And she was just like, Remy is very spontaneous. Right. You know, she gonna do what she wanna do at that time, period. You know what I'm saying? So she came out of nowhere and was like, yo, I'm going to Miami. And this shit was like 2 days away or some crazy shit.
I like the jealous story. Just run with the jealous story. Like, because I'm a jealous nigga. That's how I would have did it.
He's trying to he was like, you trying to up and leave. We got a wedding in a week.
Man, we got at it over there.
You got this. I was like, but I need to record mine. He's like, nah,
the wedding was coming. I'm like, nah, man.
So what ended up happening, Joe came to the wedding. He was like, yo, so when you gonna come off the honeymoon?
He trying to hide the Love and Hip Hop cameras.
He was like, when you come in or when you come from your honeymoon, can we record the album? So I'm like, we'll record the album tomorrow, Joe. He like, so you're not gonna go on? I was like, so I asked him.
So where you go on your honeymoon?
We never went.
No,
I asked him. You ain't wanna let me go to Miami to record it, so now we don't get no honeymoon. I gotta make my album.
Y'all ain't going no honeymoon?
Nah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, we calling the PO tomorrow.
Stupid.
We gonna go to Hawaii because it's in the United States, and I'm coming with y'all.
That's crazy. He said that because that's where we wanted to go.
That's where we want to go.
I got my
Hawaii.
passport now. That's where we was gonna go, but I got my passport.
Oh, you got your passport? So we want to go Peru. I'm gonna come.
He said Peru.
I'm gonna go on the other side of the hotel, but you know, let's go.
But look, we didn't go on a honeymoon, but we came up with all these.
You got so much money now. You got so much money now.
You know,
it was the right choice,
right?
Because y'all all the way up, but now it's time to enjoy.
Right.
And you have children. You have beautiful children. Right. You guys, Black Love should continue to be supported. I'ma support it personally. I don't need nothing. I don't need a handshake. I don't need a verse. I just need love. And you guys' love should be supported and continue to be on the forefront. And I'm gonna continue to do it. I don't give a fuck.
Well, y'all get to see one more season of it before we.
Is he announcing that?
I get to see one more season.
Okay.
But like it's really crazy. Like it gets crazy, but it's dope.
People gonna love it when they see
It's already done?
Yeah.
Because you do a drink at Self Face, right? I heard that.
I see what Joe's talking about.
I heard that.
Shout out to DJ Self, man. That's
You do a drink in the space.
That's my man. Shout out to Self, man.
But you do a drink in the space. What happened? He was playing Yo Gotti in New York too much, right? Let's keep it
N.O.R.E, man.
I know. I'm like the fans. I already know the answer.
Self is my guy. Shout out to Self, man. Shout out to the whole Love and Hip Hop, man. Shout out to Mona Scott, pardon me. And this season, I think y'all gonna love it, man. It was we really got a chance to document some real shit. Nah, man.
I'm sorry.
Petty.
I'm petty. I'm mad.
Mad petty.
Yeah, I'm mad petty. But so y'all
got a song. I try to let her hear it with you. You got a song.
I try to get 50 on it, and 50.
That shit was ill though.
Yeah. I'm petty. Like I used to buy bitches purses, and then when I break up with them, I take the purse back. Is that petty?
No.
Yo,
That's crazy. You talking
Yo, Remy is co-signing me. Hold on. I did not know Remy was going to say that.
Bitch, you shouldn't have fucked up. Give me my shit.
That's right. Oh my God.
Styling with the next nigga with my bags.
Yo, oh my God. That's petty. Yo, D, you petty? You petty, D? Come on.
When I was signed to SRC Universal.
SRC, that's Steve Rifkin.
Yeah, before I got banned from that building, I used to go in there. I used to be like, now I want my N.O.R.E shit. I'm tearing everybody posted down. They really being there, tearing all the.
She remembers that. I don't know why she remembers that. But I used to do that. I'm on some petty shit.
Yo.
I'll tear your poster down.
Yes. I didn't understand why I was in the office and it was just all these posters.
I'm Puerto Rican, nigga. You just send it to the black section. I don't really understand that. Because I'm on both sections, remember. I'm black and Puerto Rican. Come on. I'm sorry, Remy.
It's okay.
Yo, can you open up your jacket? Look how icy you are. This is how you were supposed to come home, goddammit. Like a queen.
Thank you.
Goddammit. And you know what? You know what was the craziest thing? When I seen Papoose out there, because everybody tried to have a live broadcast when you was coming home. So, I tuned in. But when I seen Pat out there, I was like, that's a real nigga. Like, he really. Yo, come on,
man. I appreciate that.
Nah, you a real nigga. Because you know why?
It wasn't easy, though. I'm going to say that, man. But thank you, though, man.
Because you know why? And you know who else I want to big up? Gucci Man wife.
Right.
She don't get enough praise.
Shout out to them.
She don't get enough praise because, Pat, you could have been out here and been a scumbag. And if you was a scumbag, I would blow it up right now. Because I'm that type of scumbag. But you were out here like really holding it down.
Nah, definitely. I feel like that's what her hand called for. You know what I'm saying? She deserved that type of respect.
And you a real nigga. It's not like you I can't look at a man and say he ugly or cute. But like you shouldn't be, right? Because you was getting pussy before. You know what I'm saying? But your wife went away and you held it down.
No, I really didn't feel like she deserved what happened to her, man. That's why I went so hard.
What he's trying to say is that I'm so ill.
You saying that? You saying that thing? God damn it, God.
She just
whip nigga, man. I'm whipped.
She really got a good heart. She humble. She just
say you whipped. You whipped.
Oh yeah, I am.
I'm whipped too. So let's make some noise for the whip niggas. Let's make some noise for the whip niggas. God damn it. Look. Niggas that ain't make noise, y'all ain't got the good thing. I respect y'all. I respect the niggas that ain't got the good thing. Look, E, you didn't make noise. I'm concerned.
Why are you concerned?
Because you didn't make noise.
Made that noise in my head.
He made noise on the inside.
You gotta stop being protected.
Under the bus with my
Listen,
girl,
your girl gotta stop coming out, man. I'm just keeping it real.
Don't say it with Pat. Pat be making it hard for people. Like we go through the toll booth and they be like, "You're fucking up my relationship."
Wait, time out. I don't understand.
Everybody does it the same way.
I don't understand.
There's some people that be like, "Yo, y'all good role models for us," and then there's some people that's like, "Yo, Pat, my nigga, you fucking my house up. I was the man before."
That's a fact. That happened.
Yo, man, I'm gonna tell you one day, Mano called me on FaceTime. He said, "So I answered, it's a FaceTime." So I'm like, "What up, bro?" He like, "Nah, I want both of you motherfuckers." I'm like, "Cool." cool. He like, nah, get that other black love motherfucker in. He said, I'm gonna find a way to get you motherfuckers off of TV. My life was fine before y'all came. I was like, yo, it's not my problem. You gotta start living right. This is crazy.
I got on the FaceTime. He like, yo, man, my fucking wife, everything happened. She keeps saying, yo, you need to do this like Papoose. You need to do that. I said, damn.
Oh, nah, Papoose, you did fuck it up for niggas. I ain't gonna front. I was living right already, so I respect you. Right. I was living right, but there's a lot of niggas that's mad at you for living right.
You know what? I don't know what to say, man. You know what it is, though, N.O.R.E? Where we come from, man, life wasn't easy. So when you come to it, it's all about growing up. When you come to it, I came to a certain space in my life where I said, yo, man,
I'm taking your ace.
This is the female. You good. This is the female that I feel like deserve it. So I want to be loyal, faithful.
Look at him.
To one
Sound
female.
like N.O.R.E,
A woman is the most precious jewel, man. Greater than the ruby, emerald, diamond, or sapphire. Each man got to take one woman and rise her above the rest, so she can show how precious she is. Can we get a round of applause for that? It's true though. It's true though.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start hanging out with Papoose just on the strength. Like just on the strength because like we two married loyal
Shout out to
niggas.
Mrs. N.O.R.E. What's your wife's name?
N.O.R.E. N.O.R.E. and N.O.R.E.
Shout out to
Which
N.O.R.E.
is crazy.
N.O.R.E.
N.O.R.E. and N.O.R.E.
Listen, man, I'm coming to the anniversary party. I'm coming to Sunday dinner or something. Me and my wife, we want to
and we cousins.
Black
like,
love, real talk.
We like
right.
He loves hanging out with other married couples.
You got to, man.
It makes him feel like he's not the only one.
It's the best advice, man. To any married couple, hang with other married couples.
Listen, you got my number already.
Definitely.
You got my real number.
Real talk.
Because I got niggas that got my other number.
Me too.
You don't got, nigga. You got the real number.
No doubt.
Thank you, Remy, for being in the podcast. Thank you for giving us that verse. I wasn't ready because I need to shoot a $500,000 video for that. So I got like $250 right now.
$500,000. Nah,
I want to do something different.
We gotta talk to E. Ferreira. We gotta see.
Yeah, you can do that for 15, right? Right now.
We gotta see if we can work out. Not 15, but.
All right, I'm gonna get it up. What, a picture? Johnny Nunez, man.
Johnny Nunez, the legendary.
Look.
Legendary.
All right.
D, everybody look over here. 1, 2, 3. Make noise, yo.
Yeah. The Ace of Spades made me cough. Are we sure this is good champagne? I know Hope was cutting checks. Let me stop. Big it up. Ace of Spades, I love it. And Hope, and I love Title and Hope. They cutting checks, I love it. Yo, thank you so much, Remy. Yo, D, we love you, D. Ruff Ryders. Say me before you get out of here. What's the new for Ruff Ryders?
Movie, baby.
The movie. Oh, we doing a movie. Let's do it. We out here. Drink champs. What?